Hello everybody, Ben Rogers here of the Raptors Digest, reacting live to this Toronto Raptors game. That's right, we are back. Raptors game 1 facing off against the Atlanta Hawks. We are live. We are running late, we are running live, and we are ready to rock. Basically, Raptors coming out, they are facing Atlanta. I have a lot of stuff set up on this stream that I am very, very excited about. I don't think half the tech is going to work, but we do not care. We are not worried because the Raptors are going to come out here and face the Atlanta Hawks. So, I see a lot of people. I see 45 people in here right now. I want to see your predictions for game 1 right now, W or L against the Atlanta Hawks, because the Hawks are a very strong team this season. This is one thing to bring up. This is one thing to discuss. This is not your mom and dad's Atlanta Hawks. This team is improved. This team has a lot of defenders, has a lot of stuff. So W or L right now for the Toronto Raptors. I'm spamming a W out there in the chat. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Additionally, we have a big goal out here on this stream. I think we can get to 39,000 subscribers out here on this stream. We have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of things planned for this season. Could get all of it cooked up for game 1, but lots of things happening. But you can see the live thing down there in the bottom left corner. All right, let's see if we can get that number up to 39,000 subscribers out here in this game. But Yak DPOY, I'm out there on George Street. No myth. We're rolling a little Bender. Definitely there'll be a few of these Bender streams out here. This week. Usually we'll have a few people out here for this stream, but we got an exciting setup. We got an exciting night tonight. The Toronto Raptors are back, and there are so many storylines. You have Scottie Barnes, who had an up and down preseason. We're not sure what to really expect from him coming into this year because he was such on a meteoric rise, taking his game to the next level. And then last season dealt with some injuries, dealt with some issues that, frankly, his jump shot fell off a cliff in the back half of last year, and then it really, hurt the efficiency out there for this team. So, Scottie Barnes coming in motivated, ready to rock against this Atlanta Hawks team for game 1 of this year. So we got that stuff rolling. Scottie Barnes. The Raptors have newly acquired Brandon Ingram to add to their mix for this team for this season. So he's really has a chance to be game-changing for this roster, for this team. Chat, let me know. I'm seeing a couple W's, 1 L from T Hampton. Boo, 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 T Hampton. We are Raptors fans over here in this section, in this ride. But who are you guys excited to see most? I want to hear the last names. Is it Barnes? Is it Ingram? Is it Immanuel Quickley? Is it RJ Barrett, who had a year's worth of trade rumors now since he's been on the squad? Lots of things happening out here in the mix. Are you excited? Because I think he has a chance to really take an ascendant, take a leap out there into that star mentality, out there in that star leap. So I am very, very pumped. This is one of the more exciting. I've been excited about this season. We've had a couple of years of just some dry, some ugly basketball, some messy stuff. But now the Toronto Raptors are in the mix, are in a position to really, shock a lot of people for this upcoming year. So, we'll be covering it all. We'll be here at Raptors Digest. Again, hit that subscribe button. We're in a little commercial break here now at this point, getting some stuff rolling, but they're booing this man, yak looking fly with the goggles. You got to have the specs on. I got the specs on for this video. I'm seeing the light shine at the camera. It's like, do I be looking weird when I steer like this out there in the camera, folks? I don't know, but still 0-0. This game, it's, it hasn't started yet. The ceremonies and all that stuff. But, how are we feeling? I see a lot of W's. I see, what are you most excited about for this Toronto Raptors team? I'm seeing Joshua Monroe say that RJ is going to have to keep his numbers up. It's the only way he'll get extended. And yeah, we saw it. I broke it down in a recent video. Bobby Webster's made some decisions lately not to extend RJ Barrett to start off this year, not to extend Ochai Agbaji to start off this season. And that is something that, they might be taken personally by those guys because, again, RJ Barrett's an absolute monster. He's a unit, and he's been disrespected too much. So, this season's going to be a big prove-it year for RJ Barrett, a prove-it year for a lot of these guys, a lot of guys out here on this Toronto Raptors team. So, it's some exciting stuff happening here now for this Toronto Raptors group. But we're pretty pumped. We got a lot of stuff ready to go out there in the mix. I'm excited to change this base bar at the bottom from transactions to actual game stuff. But What record prediction are we looking at for this Raptors team? That's one thing I wanna bring up. I wanna take a look at, as a group here, out there with the live chats and stuff, because there's a lot of people saying, the Raptors are gonna be messy, it's gonna be bad, over unders, barely 30, like what, or in the 30s or whatever. I think this team has a big chance, a proper chance to surprise a lot of people this year. The Toronto Raptors, again, we're looking at the Eastern Conference. It is not that, like, the East is never the strongest conference by any means, but if we're looking at it really, the East, NBA standings, there's not a lot of teams in the East. Let's go through it together, folks. Let's take a look at this together. If we're taking a look at this Eastern Conference here, no Eastern Conference teams have played just yet, but if we drag it in here now, and you guys could see it, it disappeared, we'll bring that back, but which teams, let's go through it together. Which teams are we most afraid of out here in the Eastern Conference? That's currently listed ahead of the Toronto Raptors. So, if we take a look at this here, are we showing the game? We'll get all the score, live stuff. We'll be bringing in a lot of animations, lots of stuff happening out there on the stream, so don't you guys worry. But, so we got this. This is the standings. These are all the teams out there in the Eastern Conference that we can look at, right? You have the Atlanta Hawks, who I think are going to be a competitive team. Tonight is going to be big, because personally, I think the Atlanta Hawks are going to be right around the range where the Raptors are hoping to be for this season. So the Hawks are there. The Celtics, they are without Jason Tatum this year. They just lost Drew Holiday. They lost Kristaps Porzingis, who's currently on the Atlanta Hawks. I think the Celtics are very, very beatable. And I want to hear the chat. I want to interact with you guys. Do you think, yes, no, the Raptors will have a better record than the Atlanta Hawks this year? Yes or no? Because they do have Trae Young. They have, they have Kristaps Porzingis brought in if he could stay healthy, if he could stay out there in the mix. They have a lot of players. They have a lot of guys that, do have to be taken seriously. But basically, you have the Atlanta Hawks. Yes, no, not a lot of people saying yes out there for the Atlanta Hawks. So I think we're better than the Celtics. I think we're better than the Nets. I think we are better than the Charlotte Hornets. Of course, I think we're better than the Chicago Bulls. The Cavs, I think, are going to be an elite regular season team. The Pistons, they did lose. They lost Malik Beasley. They've added some pieces the offseason. They lost Schroeder. They, there's some interesting guys out there on that team, but it's, I don't know. It's whatever. The Pacers, I think the Pacers are going to be more competitive than people think. Even though they don't have Tyrese Haliburton, I think they have Nembhard, who's ready to step in and, play that guard role. I don't think there's a lot of problems there at this point. The Miami Heat might be a sneaky good team in the Eastern Conference, but again, I'm taking the Raptors over all these groups. I don't like the Bucks. I like the Knicks. The Magic could be good. Like, realistically, I think if the Raptors things go right, and we see the starting lineups here now for the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors are officially starting Immanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett, Scottie Barnes, Brandon Ingram, and Jakob Poeltl. I'll take down this the screenshot here. We get the score going because this game is about to start, folks. We'll yap in the intermissions and stuff about all the games. But I'm gonna be commentating this, getting hyped, getting going. But let's get hyped. Let's this is a big moment. This is a big moment for Raptors fans, folks. This is the start of this is an inflection point in Toronto Raptors history, folks. This is an inflection point. The Raptors, they need to get some wins. They need to get some wins early on in this year. It's a tough schedule, and they need to prove that Bobby Webster doesn't have to blow up this group. It starts. Okay. It starts off. We're out there. We're getting, this game started. We're getting the beats, out there on the defensive end. You have Scottie Barnes out there guarding Jalen Johnson out there very tight. Curl cut out there for Kristaps Porzingis, who sells a layup. We got a board out there for Jakob Poeltl. That's right. So we got this going. Brandon Ingram going down the court, and he's cooking. He's cooking out there, isolation out there with Dyson Daniels guarding him. RJ Barrett's being guarded by Trae Young. That is what we call barbecue chicken. Ooh, cross court pass, right idea. Tries to kick it to Immanuel Quickley out there in the corner, but does go out of bounds. So turnover there. Not sure that'd be ding to probably to RJ Barrett, but you got to cook. If you got Trae Young on you got to kind of cook there at this point. But still 0-0. Still minute 11:30 out there in this game. A little double team out there on Jalen Johnson. Out of bounds. Foul looks like it's going to be on number 4, Scottie Barnes. So Scottie Barnes just threw a foul out there on Jalen Johnson. Darko Rajaković, not too pleased with that call there. So that's what we're looking at there. Very frustrated. He's like, oh, it's on Scottie. What is happening? What's going on? There's frustration amongst Darko Rajaković. They got the camera on him for a long time. They are yapping. There's some whistles. People are talking. People are People are chatting here now at this point. It's we're jumping the wrong scenes. We're jumping the wrong places. But we get this here, and we gotta get this right. We gotta get this right. I'll take this and I'll delete that, so we can do things right. We can do things right here. Okay. This is where the bugs are coming in. This is why I was late, because I have a lot of stuff. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm deleting a few things so we can get this stream rocking. And rolling. 2 free throws hit by the Atlanta Hawks. We do not like that. So that's what's happening there. Video animations. Make sure you disappear. Okay, so it is 2-0. 2-0 there for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 2. Okay. That's not what we like, so we get rid of that. The first part of the stream, folks. This first part of the stream is going to be a lot of annoying stuff. So bear with me. A lot of stuff going on. We'll be talking to the chat. We'll be getting some stuff going. 2-2. Okay. We're rolling. Brandon Ingram just got a bucket. I missed his first bucket because the stream, the technical bugs are killing me, folks. They are killing me as we're rolling. Okay, here we are. Bang, 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 bang. Let's go. 2-2. 2-2. Spam 2s in the chat because it's 2-2. Spam 2s in the chat, folks, because it's 2-2. 2-2 for out there, Kawhi Leonard. But okay. So we're rolling. The Raptors are trash. Cardwell James, throw an L out there in the chat to Cardwell James, because that is not what we're rolling with here for this this watch long. We're not trying to have all this messy stuff going. But one more thing that we're gonna have to do. So I'll just do it now. We are back. We're back. The music's playing. The stuff is rolling, folks. Stuff is rolling. We're dealing with stuff on the fly. It's why we're running late. We at least Digest out here in the chat, rocking and rolling, folks. But Brandon Ingram has the ball. He has the ball. He's driving left, right in the lane with the hang time. Not able to finish. Offensive rebound for RJ Barrett with the left in traffic, folks. We love to see this. So it is currently 4-4. If we got that rolling, 4-4. Good stuff there. Good defense out there by Brandon Ingram, guarding Jalen Johnson, who a lot of people think will be an all-star. Steal by RJ Barrett. Intense defense out there for this team. Little kick down, Scottie Barnes. Aggressive jive, kick out, RJ for 3. That's what we like to see. Do not trade this man, RJ Barrett. Do not trade this man, RJ Barrett. Do not let it happen. Folks. The movement has started. People see the vision. Kick out to Scottie. Bang. Out there for RJ Barrett. We love to see that. It is 7-4 for the Toronto Raptors out there. Toss some threes in the chat for Mr. RJ Barrett. This team is going to be fire, bro. This team is going to be so good. Man. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be cooking. All right, Trae Young's going to the free throw line. We're not liking that. We're not liking that there. The music's slowing down for this. Okay, we don't like Trae Young. The vibe's getting dead. The vibe's getting dead with Trae Young's out there shooting. We don't like to see this. But Raptors up 7-4. How are we feeling, folks? First start of this game. Canucks Digest saying Raptors to move. Chip incoming. I do like the start of that. Giovanni Vinci, a little wrestling. I don't know. What's your? Is that your name, Gio? Appreciate you commenting. Star J Barrett. Need a little Star J. Star Boy. Bring that back. But nice to see a full team. Always nice to see a full team. Trae Young hits the first free throw. I'm gonna commentate this game and back and forth. But Trae Young hits the first couple shots. So it's 7-6. 7-6. The Raptors are looking smooth out there on the offensive end, which is good to see. Jakob Poeltl's out there, passes Scottie Barnes. Scottie Barnes drives. Ooh, hang time. Is that not a foul? We don't like the look of that. We do not like the look of that. So That's what we're rolling with. We're moving here in this direction, but you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. We're rocking and rolling. Drive by Trae Young, misses the floater. This is what's here. There, bang, monitor and output. Okay. I got music playing. I gotta get it right. Gotta get it right, folks. All right. So we're here. We're getting some tunes. You guys like the tunes? WRL. Let me know in the chat. First quarter is tech issues. That's what this quarter is for. You know, Scottie Barnes driving the lane, a little dunk. Trae Young trying to flop like a fish. This man's trying to flop like a fish, and it's not. We're not having it. And Jalen Johnson comes back and gets a lay. 9-8. That's 9-8. We're dealing with it. We're dealing with it. But the Raptors are up. You know, Jakob Poeltl, a little rebound, kicks it to Brandon Ingram. Out there, slashing, driving. Screen by Jakob Poeltl. A little pick and roll out there for Jakob Poeltl and Brandon Ingram. Midi. That looks smooth, though. He missed it. It looks smooth. RJ Barrett for 3. RJ Barrett, folks. Throw. I want this chat, folks. I want this chat hyped up right now for RJ Barrett. Scottie Barnes with the block on Jalen Johnson. We're seeing the defense. We're seeing it all from this Toronto Raptors team. We are seeing it all. Little swat by Scottie Barnes. May or may not have been fouled. We do not care. What's happening, Dabinder? Good to see you, sir. What is the song we're playing? We're playing some tunes. Raptors Digest exclusive music. Let's go. Scottie Barnes, a steal. A steal out here right this possession. We are going out there. Kick out. Immanuel Quickley. Open corner 3. You got to hit those, IQ. You got to hit those. Open corner 3 or a 3-point specialist. You got to hit those, brother. You got to hit those. 14-8. Hawks swinging the ball well. Defense, Immanuel Quickley, good stop out there on Dyson Daniels. Good stuff there. Jalen Johnson drive, scores over Scottie Barnes. A nice curl cut there for the boys. So that's what we're dealing with. We're looking at all this stuff here. But, you know, we got Scottie Barnes. It looks like, or Scottie Barnes dribbling up the ball. A little light in my cameras, making the right side of the screen tough. A nice curl cut by Brandon Ingram. Great pull inside the free throw. The kill spot out there, the key. Right, you know, that's a nice, you know, good footwork, right? Right, left. That's a foul. Offensive foul there by Dyson Daniels. Good stuff there. We're rocking and rolling. Threes. I like the pickleball batty. Let's go. Turtle T. Been doing raps live. Can't remember last time we're doing one of those during a game. It's crazy. Let's go. Gio. Star J Bear from Yellowknife. Gio, you're from Yellowknife. Let's go. I always wanted to go up that way. I always wanted to go up north. Respect it. But is this one of your first live streams? Game streams. We used to do this more. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about the Raptors. It's a team we got going. So, spam score as well. If I'm slacking on the score, folks, this is my job. I gotta get the score right. We don't have any. We don't have that bread to be paying people to update the scoreboard. But IQ drives or a little out of bounds there from Brandon Ingram. But how are we feeling about the Raptors' performance so far? Nice little drive, Brandon Ingram. The offense looks smooth. We are playing this team. Can we watch the game now? We are watching the game. Doing all we can. Jalen Johnson, back cut. Scottie Barnes got lost a little stuck in quicksand there on that back cut, but that is what it is. A little IQ flopping a little bit. I respect it. Driving the lanes. Man, Brandon Ingram is shifty, bro. If he hit that would have been so nice. But he's getting to his spots. I like what Brandon Ingram is doing out there on the basketball court. Misses a little float. But the Raptors getting beat back a lot, which is collapsing the help and leading to open threes. KP is driving the lanes and a foul. So KP is going to be shooting 2 free throws. That is what we are seeing here now out there for this team. So let me get this stuff right. We got about roughly 6 minutes. 6:19. We're in here. Raptors. It is 16-12, and we have a timeout. Not many stops in this game. I was hoping to have more stops just to be able to yap with you folks. This has been a breakneck pace out there for this Raptors team. But first stoppage, first quarter, how are we feeling? Issue boy, unfortunately, I cannot. I would love to, but I cannot because I'm not risking getting the channel shut down. I can't do it. It's my bread. I gotta eat. I can't risk that stuff going. But Wolf Vegas, love it. Do more. I'll tune in. Appreciate you, Wolf Vegas famous. Appreciate you for tuning in. Harley, go Raptors, go from Calgary. Shout out to Calgary. Wanted to pop out to Calgary as well. I'm trying to visit a lot of places in Canada, man. Trying to visit more across Canada, get that stuff going. Take off the glasses so I don't need to see the TV. But we are rolling. We are rolling, rocking and rolling. But watching 7:52 a.m. in Perth, Western Australia. Great energy, Ben. We got this. Hey, Carabas? Carabs? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Appreciate you tuning in to a Raptors Digest live stream at 7:52 a.m. Let's go. Getting ready for work, baby. Getting ready for work. I love it. But let's go. Raptors champs in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Vin, what's happening, sir? Let's go, Raptors. We are ready to rock, folks. I am pumped up. I am pumped up this season. You know, it's been a messy couple of years. It has been a messy couple of years, folks. The Raptors, they have been tough to watch. They've been a tough team to really, get excited about, but I am very, very pumped for this team this season. I'm usually pumped, but, we're rocking and rolling. But hope the Raptors get inspired by the Blue Jays. I hope they get inspired by the Blue Jays, man. This team is a wagon. The Blue Jays are a wagon. I hope the Raptors become that as well. People be interested in a Jays watch along out there. Yes or no? I know I've been spamming these questions, not giving you enough time. I think my Wi-Fi is bad too. But, not give you enough time to react, but would you guys like to see a Raptors Digest Blue Jays watch along here? Would you? Yes, no. Let me know in the chat. I'd like to see what you guys have to say. But we should all come out to see Ben where he's at. Turtle, you said you were coming to Newfoundland, man. You said you were coming to Newfoundland. Make it happen, brother. Make it happen. But let's go Raptors. But Ben, who do you think are going to win? Oh, buddy, is that a question? Is that a question for your favorite, biased, most delusional Raptors fan out there in the mix? Raptors, easy dub. I think we're gonna be a top 6 seed this year. I think it's gonna be good. But definitely tough. Slogging for a while. It's been a tough team. It's been a tough team to follow. There's bright spots, but it's tough to root for a team to lose. When you're tanking, it's tough to root for a team to lose. Okay, people seem interested out there in the Jays watch longs. For people that are OG listeners to the channel, probably know or that I'm not that. What's it called? I wasn't that in tune with other sports besides basketball, but I've gotten big in tune with the Jays. I was up there for the ALCS game 1 and 2, and we got smoked, so that's not what we like to see. But okay, let's see. We're putting this back in the stand. This is the locked in stance, folks. Let's lock in here now for this little stretch. All right, let's lock in here for this little stretch because KP is out there at the free throw line and. This is I think this is a big stretch. Let's blow this thing open. Important stretch here. We're going to put in some dramatic music, all right? We're going to put on some dramatic music here to get this stuff rocking and rolling, all right? Let's get this hyped up. Let's get this train a little bit hyped up, folks. Let's get this train a little bit hyped up. All right? Raptors got the ball. All right, they're coming down the court. It's 16-14. 16-14 out there for the Toronto Raptors. We're winning. We are winning. All right. We got the ball. Immanuel Quickley brings it up the court. Little curl cut, flash cut out there for Gradey Dick. Pops out the wing. Brandon Ingram, a nice little screen from Jakob Poeltl. A little out there in the mid-post, man. He gets that spot well, bro. He gets that spot, that mid-area. Probably could have let it fly over KP. But a little step back, create that space. Man, he gets so deep on those strides. It creates that space. It is 18-14 there for the Toronto Raptors. Let's go. We love it. We love it. A little steal, making it tough. Making it tough to get over half court, man. Making it tough for this team. Energy is high, baby. Energy is high. Brandon Ingram's moving his feet out there on defense. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, flopping. He's flopping like a fish. This man is flopping like a fish out there on the basketball court. But Brandon Ingram playing, moving his feet, playing elite defense, and there's some cheese. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking the madness. I'm not liking that type of stuff. But people are interested. Jay's live stream. We'll make it happen. That is a flop. Nah, I know you're Canadian. I love you. I would love you on the Raptors, but that is a flop from that man. Brandon Ingram, hands up defense. Nah, missing the free throw. The ball does not lie. The ball does not lie, folks. The ball does not lie. Onyeka Okongwu coming in. Boo this man because he's just ruined my fantasy teams for years at this point. Been waiting for a breakout season from him, but it just hasn't happened. But he's coming in for Kristaps Porzingis. Nas, of course, on the court. But, we're rolling. So 162 people in here. Appreciate every single one of you that's tuned in. Nas still at the free throw line. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, if you're not familiar, number 7 out there at the free throw line right now, is Canadian. Plays on the team and is a good defender. New acquisition for the Atlanta Hawks. Makes the second. So the Raptors are now up 18-15. So that's what we're rolling with here. Now, Immanuel Quickley brings it up. Gradey Dick is out there on the court for the Toronto Raptors. There's some stuff going. A little pick there from Sandro. Nice action there for the Toronto Raptors. Swings it to Ochai Agbaji, who misses the open three. Sandro not able to come up with the offensive rebound. Hawks coming back the other end of the court. Brandon Ingram out there on defense, locking in, and you gotta do a better job switching there. Ochai Agbaji, get that drop side, help Immanuel Quickley. He's not much he's gonna do with in there at that point, but it is now 17-18, and the Raptors turn over the basketball. Looks like it's offensive foul out there on Sandro Mamukel's. He's getting his first real minutes with the Toronto Raptors. I think he's a big acquisition out there on this team, but we're rolling. The music's too loud. I'll fix it. I need the feedback, boys. I need the feedback, folks. But no music. We're getting the stuff going. Get the hype. Get the hype going. It'll come. It just needs to adjust. We need to adjust the sound, adjust the levels. It comes and goes. But Gradey Dick drives the lane, and stuck in the corner there. Good defense out there by the Atlanta Hawks. Man, they have some great defenders out there on this team. What are we doing? Swing the ball. Swing it. Bang that Ochai. No, nice drive. Kick. Bang. Corner three for Gradey Dick. Good possession there. Good possession. A little disjointed, but open corner three for Gradey Dick. We will not turn down. Jalen Johnson, a little transition, mid-transition three. Good board by Sandro Mamukelashvili. So this team is rocking and rolling here right now. Not knocking down the threes at a high level yet, 2-6, but Brandon Ingram driving out there on Luke Kennard is currently guarding Brandon Ingram. Sandro Mamukelashvili is being guarded by Onyeka Okongwu. Good movement out there. Good offense out there by the Toronto Raptors. Ooh, nice move by Immanuel Quickley. Kicks it out to Gradey Dick. Open above the break three. Bang, 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 baby. The three-pointers are falling for the Toronto Raptors two guards. This team is up out there 21-17. And get a steal. Team is cooking. Team is cooking right now. Team is cooking. We're rocking and rolling there. What a pass. Sandro with the flush. Great slip to the basket. Great attack. Great stuff there. 23. The Hawks got to call timeout. They got to call timeout. And that is right, folks. We got a super chat out there for, or a member for 46 months. Ben versus Marcel, Raptors Mavs Digest. Make it happen, man. Marcel doesn't want the smoke, folks. Marcel would be afraid. I got there's supposed to be a chat that comes up when this happens, but it did not with this editor. But, that's what's happening. But, let's go. Let's get it rolling. So we got this here. Ben versus Marcel. But I could Chris Gallagher of Knicks Digest out there in basketball. So Marcel's got to come to Newfoundland. We need to make it happen. But gorgeous pass there by Immanuel Quickley. This team, it's very, very important that Immanuel Quickley is up to par, up to standard with the top point guards out there in the NBA. That's going to be crucial for this team to really, really move forward and be effective out there in this game. But let's get this done right. I'm gonna get into a rhythm, trying to get all this stuff good, trying to get this stuff rocking and rolling for all of you folks here. But 3:59 in this game, and we're rolling. Will my camera work? Is it broken? Is it not? Oh no, it's good. I rushed and it turned off, but it's turning back. Okay, we're looking good. Which Toronto Raptor are you most excited to see? Frankly, I'm being honest, folks. I'm being honest with each and every single one of you. I'm very excited to see RJ Barrett. I think he can take the leap. I think he can take this jump. I think he can take that step forward that the Raptors fans have been waiting for. Star J, take that leap. But I want to know who people are most interested to talk about, to see what's going. But is Kristaps Porzingis playing? Yes, Kristaps Porzingis played. He was subbed out by Onyeka Okongwu about halfway through the quarter. So he seems to have overcome the illness that he had during the postseason, but he's out there playing for this team. So that's what we're rolling with. That's what we're rolling with here. But 23-17 for the Toronto Raptors. One thing that is clear watching this Raptors group, one thing is clear watching this Toronto Raptors team, is that the ball movement, the offense is flowing. All the doubters, all the haters, again, it's we're 7 minutes into this game, 8 minutes. But, the offense looks a lot better than expected. People were wondering about fit, wondering about how long it would take for Brandon Ingram to be able to mesh out there with Scottie Barnes, able to mesh out there with this group. But the Raptors are doing very, very well out now in terms of offensive efficiency, making drives, making passes. They've missed a couple of these open shots, but honestly, they've gotten really good looks. They've gotten really good looks, and they haven't had to make 100% of their open looks to be up right now by 6 points to the Atlanta Hawks, who should be a team that are very, very competitive this year. If you are happy with the Raptors' performance so far, spam W out there in the chat. I want to see you guys spam W out there in the chat if you guys are really happy with how the Toronto Raptors are playing so far. Action is back here right now, so we're going to be taking a look at it. But you can see it. Okay, Nah out there with 3. Good contest out there by Ochai Agbaji. Rebound goes to Brandon Ingram. He's coming back, dribbling up the court, guarded by Jalen Johnson. Moving in transition, Sandro letting it fly. Early shot clock. Letting it fly, folks. We are cooking from behind the three-point line. This team is rolling right now in terms of the three-point shots, in terms of the shots that we're looking at, and we love to see it. So Jalen Johnson, nearly turnover. A little foul out there by Sandro Mamukelashvili, but this team is rolling. This team is rolling here. Little kick over. Sandro, he is confident, man, letting that ball fly. And him running the center position, he's holding his own right now from what I can see out there in terms of, guarding. A couple fouls here and there. But basically, what we're seeing out there from Sandro Mamukelashvili is a guy that is confident spacing the floor, letting it fly, and, a good acquisition, good pickup out there by Bobby Webster. So that's what we like to see. I'm seeing in the chat, folks. I'm seeing in the chat. People are calling for the like spike. People are calling for it. Does the like spike not work? Devastating. But Andre, appreciate everyone. We got 176 people in here and 36 likes. That's let's get those numbers up. Let's get those numbers up like the Toronto Raptors, baby. Mamu. We need to get a lot of graphics are gonna be rocking and rolling here. But missed free throw. That's right. Missed those free throws. That's a whack foul out there on Mamukelashvili. But it is 26-18. Raptors are rolling. Jamal Shead, folks. As soon as he comes into the game. As soon as this man comes into the game, folks, the Shed heads be amped up. This man's points per second right now are in the hundreds of thousands, if my math is correct. He's there for like 5 seconds. How many seconds are in a game? I have no idea. But Shed is out here confident, rolling, scoring to the basket right away. It is 28-20. We are keeping this show rolling. 28-20 right now for the Toronto Raptors. Shed, running pick and roll. Nice pass to RJ Barrett right in the lane. Spoon-fed. It is 30-20. The Raptors are cooking. Jamal Shead comes in the game, scores out there in the lane, makes a gorgeous pick and roll pass, and is just hounding Trae Young. Devastating. And that's the one thing that you're worried about Sandro Mamukelashvili. And it's the one reason what's going on here right now that you really want to see Colin Murray-Boyles healthy and happy because he can play a small ball center, but Mamukelashvili fouling once again Jalen Johnson on a drive. It is 22-30, but Mamu's more of a power forward, currently forced to play center for this Raptors group. So it is looking good. Everything everywhere. Not able to get the link. It's I'm watching on cable. Can't share that stuff out there in the chat. It's like blocked by YouTube or whatever. But there's a lot of sites. Type in Raptors streams or something. You'll be able to get it. Like free streams. Go to Reddit. They'll pop up. But Jamal Shead run the pick and roll with Scottie Barnes. A nice little dump off. Throwing it right into that mid pocket area. Great stuff there for Jamal Shead. Sandro with the basketball out there and posting up out there around the 3-point line. Scottie driving the ball. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Gradey Dick, little step back 3 over Trae Young. Doesn't go down. But the Raptors 30-23. 30-23 right now. And that's what we're looking with. Onyeka Okongwu, little drive. Misses the open left-hand layup. Missed layup out there by... let's go. What a pass by RJ Barrett. He's got the goggles on, folks. RJ Barrett's got the goggles on, folks. Making those dimes, making those passes. This offense is a wagon right now. 32. A little 3-point shot by the Atlanta Hawks. This game is chaos. This game is it's moving too fast. It's moving too fast for me. I can't keep up. Scottie Barrett swinging the basketball, caught in the mid-post area. Raptors cutting very well. Sandro with the, looked like he got fouled, but, the foul ends up getting called to Jamal Shead, who is looking for a foul. So that's what's happening. But the Hawks were never a reliable team. I think the Hawks are going to be really good this year. But I think the Raptors are going to be better. Folks. I've been hated. I've been disgusted. I've been, what's it called? I've been disrespected by my friends by saying, with confidence, the Raptors going to be a top 6 seed. But we don't care. We don't care because we believe. I think the Hawks will be top 6 seed too, but it is what it is. Man of the people, everything everywhere. Check out your stream East. But you get the great commentary here out there on Raptors Digest. Who needs to watch the game when I'm just out here spatting stuff? When I'm spatting stuff, I can lie. I can say the Raptors hit a 3. You believe me. You should believe me. But that's what's happening. 32-27 at the free throw line right now. Jonathan Mobo subbed in. They needed some extra presence out there at the center spot. But Trae Young at the free throw line. Jonathan Mobo subbed in for Sandro. And we'll see what happens. Another free throw. So it is 32-28. For the Toronto Raptors. That's right. The Toronto Raptors not being guarded. Jamal Shead being sagged off by Luke Kennard. Good drive there by Shead. A little work. Nice work. Good try. We try. Scottie Barnes the basketball here now. Onyeka Okongwu guarding him. Pick and roll with his friend Jonathan Mobo. What a pass out in the lane by Scottie Barnes. What a pass. What a finish. Missed the first one. Got his rebound. Finishes with the left. Jonathan Mobo. That Scottie to Mobo connection. We're seeing it this season, folks. We are seeing it this season. Porzingis being guarded by RJ Barrett here right now. Contest. Mobo. Good closeout in the corner. Who the heck was that? Was that Okongwu? Hitting corner threes, Okongwu hitting threes. That man, I don't know if he was in threes last season. That's what it is. I didn't watch much of the Hawks. Scottie once again to Mobo, swatted by KP, by Kristaps Porzingis. Hate to see it. Trae Young shooting from the logo. That's not your range, brother. Not your range. You are not. Gradey Dick, who's slashing the lane. A little missed dunk by Gradey Dick. Tried to get the and-one dunk. Trying to get the and-one dunk. That is what it is. Okay. We're rolling. We're rocking and rolling here. 34-31. Gradey Dick to the free throw line here now at this point. These refs are wilding out. I don't think I know the Raptors top 3. Top 3? I know the Raptors top 3. I love it. I love it. I'm sure that Atlanta is playing perfectly clean basketball right now. Yeah, the reffing is a little bit weird here at this point. But the Hawks are going to get away with it. They have a lot of athletes out there on this team. Gradey Dick knocks down the free throw. Let's up this score. Let's up this score. There we go. 35 points out there for for the Toronto Raptors, not Gradey Dick. But I'm going to try. Taylor, I'm going to try to be live. If you guys are enjoying the live streams, I will try to be here. If people aren't enjoying them, I will do my post-game videos. But we will see. Gradey seems to like to drive more than shoot. I know it's very interesting, Ruels. He's more like a slasher, and he's got the reputation as a 3-point shooter. Jamal Shead playing good D out there on Trae Young, making nothing easy out there on multi-time All-Star Trae Young out there on the lane. Pick and roll with KP. Jamal Shead playing intense. Scottie Barnes, that's just tough. Trae Young didn't like me disrespecting his 30-point range earlier. 34-36. I'll get the scoreboard update. Jamal Shead with the basketball. You letting it fly, letting it drive, throws it out of bounds. That is what it is. We're not too worried. Or not too worried. Throw it out of bounds, Shead. You have the right. Scottie Barnes the block. Scottie Barnes the full court block. That felt dangerous. That felt dangerous. But Raptors get a 2-point lead. I'd like that lead to be bigger, but the Hawks go on a little run. They're going to go on runs. This game is not going to be easy. The Hawks are going to be one of the best teams out there in the Eastern Conference this year. So that's what we're looking at. So quarter to 2. 12 minutes in. 36-34. All right, folks. All right. This game's close, but at least the Raptors, at long last, are going to the free throw line. This game's slashing. That's what we like to see. But boss health matters. 176 and 46 likes. We gotta get that. We gotta get those numbers up. We gotta get those numbers up, folks. We gotta get those numbers up. Yeah, let's throw those numbers up. Get this thing booming. I got a lot of stuff planned. I got some stuff ready to roll for this team. The music's coming out sporadically. I got chambered some things. We're rolling. Taylor saying, I'm a big Blue Jays fan and love watching live streams by the Blue Jays today, guys, alongside this game. You are great too, Ben. Earned a sub. Appreciate you, Taylor. Shout out the Blue Jays today, guys. Jays Digest. Check out Jays Digest. You're a Blue Jays fan. 192 people. If you're interested in the Blue Jays, check out Jays Digest because Nick over there is an absolute beast, an absolute animal, and we'll get you all the news super, super fast. But, Nick, I've been watching every game with Nick. Nick's been in this studio, in this basement for every single game here that I've been on the island. So that's what we like to see. That's how we like to see. But I appreciate all the support we've been getting out here in the live streams. I'm loving this, folks. I'm loving the Raptors being competitive, looking good out here. We love to see it. But, Ben, how long did it take you to design your backdrop? I want to start making content. I have no clue where to start. I mean, Like, this backdrop, I kind of edit it all the time. Like, how long do I get good at graphic design and stuff? I don't really know. Shout out Kirk Day. He's been doing a lot of stuff for the network and things like that. Most of the Raptor stuff is me. Nick Nick from Jay's Digest made the scoreboard here as I was haphazardly trying to put together stuff. But he does not live stream much. But yeah, Nick will get some streams going. But he's enjoying the Nick would have a heart attack streaming the games, man. He would have a heart attack. I'm a diehard Jays fan now, but I've been for 1 year. Nick is a lifelong Jays fan. But things are going good. Things are going good here now at this point. Let's take a look out there at the box score. The Toronto Raptors box score. DigestMedia.ca will have all this stuff soon. We're working. We're working, folks, to get this stuff rocking and rolling here. But I'm pressing the wrong things. Where the Toronto Raptors at? But live. There we go. Let's see. Let's see who's going. It's hard to keep track of these things when you're live. But this team, we're getting stuff going. We're getting stuff going. The team is almost back. Dribbling up the court. The box score's not there. I'll be more locked in out there these intermissions as we're rolling. But how about league score updates? That's coming. That'll be in the base bar actually. But I have to do them overnight. The API for to get the data for the live scores like that would cost me like $700 a month. So I need these streams to start booming a little bit more before we get that going. But little charge. Ooh, yeah. Shed heads get excited, folks. Shed heads get excited because this man is taking a charge on Stinky Pinky. Kristaps Porzingis. That's what you like to see. Jamal Shead channeling his inner Kyle Lowry, working out there on the defensive end. It is great stuff to see. We're loving this. So Jamal Shead, a little screen away out there for RJ Barrett. Pick and roll right now with Jonathan Mobo. Not out there in the mix. RJ Barrett in the corner. Gradey Dick, midi pull up. Let it fly. Let it drop. Gradey Dick. It's not a three, but we're playing the fire emoji. We're playing the fire stuff. Raptors get the first score of the second quarter, which we love to see. And the Hawks miss. The Raptors coming back down the court. Great stuff happening here. Raptors playing fast. Scottie Barnes slashing, posting up on Onyeka Okongwu, says, barbecue chicken, baby. Barbecue chicken. Little post fade for Scottie Barnes. He's adding stuff to his bag. 6-point lead for the Toronto Raptors. Great stuff here. Jamal Shead locked in. Leaving Kristaps Porzingis over from the 3-point line. It does not matter. Okay, it did matter. They got the offensive rebound, but that is what it is. We're rolling, folks. We are rolling here. But let's see what's happening. Trae need to win this half. Hoorah. No way. Work with what you got, Ben. Hey, we work. Our company's kind of become big enough. I can't steal stuff like I used to. So I gotta start paying for things. But we're not making enough money to pay for all the things yet. So it's we're moving up slowly but surely. But it is timeout. Let's take a look at the box score here. I had it loaded up. We'll see what the Raptors are doing here now. 40-34. We're getting this stuff going. We should have live box scores in the next month out there on DigestMedia.ca though. We are taking over ESPN. Just so everyone is aware. Digest Media has come and running this game. But, okay. Brandon Ingram, 6 points. W's in the chat. I don't even see anything else. Brandon Ingram looks really good out there in his debut for the Toronto Raptors. RJ Barrett, again, continuing to prove why I have come out and stated this the entire way. Do not trade RJ Barrett. Starting the movement, folks. Join the movement. Put it in the chat, folks. The movement. RJ, spam it. Star J Barrett, 10 points. We're not even through the second quarter. This dude is just an animal here. He has been cooking. Scottie Barnes, 6 points, 3 assists, 2 blocks. One of them was a full court shot, which is crazy. But, made it quickly, 2 points. Missed that open corner 3. Those need to go down. Gradey Dick missed an open corner 3, missed an open above the break 3, but 7 points for him, 2 rebounds. Looking confident taking those shots. Sandro, effective out there with this dunk and 3-point shot. And then also Jamal Shead. You're not seeing it in the box score, but 2 points. He got robbed of 1 assist. We saw it. We reacted to it live. He had an assist, and they didn't count it. But Jamal Shead, Shedheads should be amped up. Shedheads should be happy with what's going on. That's your quarter recap for how the Raptors are looking here now at this point. For the Raptors is 10:33. Let's get this time up. I want you guys to keep me honest. I gotta get the time rocking. But How are we feeling? How are we feeling, people in the chat? Magnetic Knowledge. I never pronounce your name correctly, but I appreciate it. Raps are rolling. We're cooking. Love you too. W out there, BI. Who are we keeping? Gradey Dick or Jacoby Walter? We're keeping them both. There's a guy that's most likely to be traded. It's Ochai Agbaji, just because of the future contract situation. But I love this roster. We'll see. But don't trade RJ Barrett. Can't trade that man. Cannot trade that man. Let's not see it happen. But folks, one thing we're seeing, we have a goal. We have a goal right now of 39,000 subscribers. I think we can get to it on this stream. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. You can see it down there in the corner. We're about 70 away. I think we can do it. The support in here has been wicked this summer. The Raptors, this has been the most boring offseason in NBA basketball history, not just for the Raptors, pretty well every team. No FIBA, no Olympics, no nothing. No real big moves, no nothing. Raptors about to be a wagon again. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss a single thing happening with the Toronto Raptors, because we've been delivering it for like 8 straight years out here on Raptors Digest. So, let's go. Let's hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But back in action. The Raptors are back in the mix. Jonathan Moba out there on the wing guarding Jamison Battle has entered the game as well for some 3-point floor spacing. Good defense by Jonathan Moba. Good contest. And the board by Battle running. Full court pass. Jamal Shead, you better count this assist. ESPN. You better count this assist. Stat counters. Don't be stealing my assists from the Shed heads. With a great lead pass out there to Scottie Barnes. Out there in the mix, guarding RJ Barrett's guarding this team right now. Good deflection by Jonathan Moba with the cross-court pass. We got some long arms. We got some stuff rolling for this Toronto Raptors group. Folks, this team is cooking. I'm fired up. 42-34. The Hawks trying to come in all beefed up and all this. Looked like a technical foul, defensive 3. I don't know what the heck is going on. But Luke Kennard just made one free throw, trying to kill the vibe out here. But we're not killing the vibe out here for this Toronto Raptors team. It won't be done. We rock and roll. But let's go. Don't trade RJ. Agreed, Kevin. But what's up from Sydney, Australia? What's happening, Roy? Appreciate you out here in the chat, tuning in some Toronto Raptors live stream watch-alongs. We love it. But, Onyeka Kong, we're trying to post up Jonathan Mobo. That's a no-go. He's traveling. Or shot clock violation, not travel. We're just making calls. I should be a ref. I should be reffing these Raptors games. We wouldn't lose. But James Sabal with the ball out there at the 3-point line. A little between the legs. Getting shifty, getting messy with it. But Jonathan Mobo, pick and roll with Jamal Shead. The bench unit's rolling. What a great read by Jamal Shead. An open 3 above the break for RJ Barrett. Doesn't go down, but I love that action. From the Toronto Raptors. Great stuff there. Close up by RJ. Moving his feet. Not cutting off baseline, moving his feet. Nah. You're missing that shot. Fellow Canadian clamping you up, brother. And then RJ Barrett with the slash, the drive, getting fouled. That's 2 free throws. 2 free throws there for RJ Barrett. We love to see it. We can't be giving sponsors like that away. We can't be putting fake drinks out there like that. My dad's trying to throw out there the Mike's Hard Lemonade. They don't pay us, so we don't sponsor. But that's what we get that rolling. That drink, it felt cold. And I'm warm here right now at this point with the hoodie on. It's usually cold in the basement. We're rocking and rolling here. But Underdog Dynamite, we're rocking. RJ Barrett's, RJ Buckets, 2 free throws out there at this point. The Raptors, the Walmart ad is popping up here on the screen. We are rocking and rolling. I can't believe Dad's out here trying to give these sponsors away, bro. I can't believe we have that. Let's go. But RJ Barrett guarding out there in the paint. Jonathan Onyeka Okongwu scoring on this. Let's get these scores updated here. It is 44-37. 44-37. I got to find an easier way to do this because this is annoying. But Jamal Shead for 3. My God. Oh, my God, folks. Oh, my God. Jamal Shead is my favorite basketball player. He is Lowry Light, and he's hitting threes. Jalen Johnson, people are calling you an all-star. You know what? I'm calling Jamal Shead an all-star. People are calling you an all-star, bro. I'm calling Jamal Shead. Jamal Shead, the drive again. Good slash. Good. Had to get to the basket. I don't mind that miss. Sprinting back to court, not letting anything easy happen. Let's go. That's a foul. Okongwu's out there trying to throw people around. We're not getting those calls. That is what it is. But I love the minutes here for Jamal Shead. Love the minutes out here for Jamal Shead. Shed heads, wow. Shed heads, let's unite, folks. Shed heads, let's unite. This is what we need. The shed heads got to unite. RJ slashing, driving, cross-court pass, into the corner. Ochai Agbaji letting it fly. Not feeling that confident here now of Ochai Agbaji's three-point shot. He was money last season, but he has missed a couple of open ones to start off this year. Jamal Shead, that's a tough pass. That's a foul, bruh. Jamal Shead gets it back. And there's a foul. Okay, this is chaos. We got a line change coming in. Lots of new players coming in for this both teams here now at this point. But Mason saying pray for the parlays. That is what it is. It's if you want to parlay, someone that knows nothing about sports betting, you should bet the house on Jamal Shead being an all-star this year. That's Ben's bets right there. Ben Rogers bet. Someone has their shoe off. It looks like oh my gosh, who is that? There's a towel covering his mouth? Is that Mohamed Gay? I don't know. But his shoe came off. Pulling a DeMar DeRozan special on the Raptors court. The shoe's coming off. My knowledge, okay, that's Wallace. Okay. Man, my knowledge of role players in these random teams is falling off here until I'm searching. But Ben, y'all hurting us? Pray for the parlays. Put your ball shed. That's what's happening. But things are good. I'm a little bit stuffed up. I don't know what's happening. Spend this much time in my basement. But what about Trae heads? Peroskis? All right. Serious question, chap. Who's the better basketball player, Trae Young or Jamal Shead? Shed, put in Shed, type in Shed if you're a Shed head. If you are a Shed head, you got to type Shed. If you think Trae Young's better, you can type in Trae. But spam Shed if you are a believer that Jamal Shead is the better basketball player. That's what I want to see. I want to see a lot of Sheds in here. If I don't, I'll be sad. The energy will die. We'll be just devastated here. But still 47-39. But how's Scottie doing? Reals, Scottie's been good. He's playing with energy, making some good passes, driving the middle of the lane. I'm more worried about how cohesive this unit looks. People were questioning. People were wondering how good this team would be. And, they're playing with fluidity. They are playing with motion. They are playing just out there on the court. It looks like they've been forever, they've just been playing out there a ton. Like, we love to see it. AGZ, first Raptors Digest video ever? Let's go. Welcome to the family, AGZ. Appreciate you. We're on the mission to 39,000 subscribers. I think we can get it tonight. So hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss a single thing. But staggering lives, too many mouths to feed. Gio, that's a good observation. That's smart. When you got this much talent, this much scoring talent, you got to make it happen. But too much time in the basement. That's true. But okay, a little driving kick out there for Brandon Ingram. IQ, man, you got to hit those. He's serving it up on a silver platter. Brandon Ingram is with these driving kicks. I love that creation. IQ, you got to hit that shot. And Yeka Kongwu is confident in his three-pointer today. In and out. He's confident in that three-point shot, man. He's confident in that three-point shot. But, IQ out there being guarded by Dyson Daniels. This is a tough matchup for IQ. That's a tough defender to really be locked in with. Oh, what a pass. Brandon Ingram's driving. A little post fade. A little kick to Jamison Bell out there in the corner. Man, how did Jamison Bell miss an open three? I don't know if I've ever seen Jamison Bell miss an open three like that. But that is what it is. Jamison Bell out there in the corner, guarding Nickeil Alexander-Walker, moving his feet. Ochai Agbaji locked in out there on the defensive end. Jamison Bell guard Jalen Johnson. No all-star for you, brother. No all-star for you. That all-star is Brandon Ingram driving down the court. We are cooking the Hawks. Kaka. It is. We are cooking the Atlanta Hawks. They got to call timeout. Look at Ochai Agbaji. No all-star for you. The only all-star forward in this game is Brandon Ingram and Scottie Barnes. The only two all-star forwards. Only two all-star forwards there. That's all I see. Maverick the Dragon, I appreciate you for subscribing, my guy. Appreciate you. But the Toronto Raptors, 49-39 here now. The cameras, we're seeing what shape the camera's in. But I got some extra batteries for the camera this season so we can do these live streams for a long time. But we can see exactly why no chai, no baggy didn't get an extension. Gee, I'm a believer in no chai, but no chai is good. I like the no chai name. I like the no chai name. But love this team already. How about a cooking beef? Oh baby, if we're cooking, the Raptors are cooking, boys. The Raptors. Looking at this roster.
Someone cooked here.
Someone cooked here. Someone cooked here. Someone cooked here for the Toronto Raptors. We are cooking the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know how Hawk tastes. But it tastes good sizzled. Sizzled, fried. I'll eat the wings. I'll eat the Hawk breast. I don't care. The Raptors are eating today. The Raptors are eating today. We love to see it. But the Raptors, we are halfway through the second quarter, and we are cacaing on these Hawks. They can't handle the Hawk Tuas. They can't handle the Dinos. The Hawk Tuas can't handle the Dinos, baby. The Hawk Tuas can't handle the Dinos. But how's Ingram doing? Ingram is playing phenomenal. Ingram right now, if we're looking at the score, you want the stats. 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And it's shocking it's 1 assist because the amount of creation that Brandon Ingram has had in this game. He is getting paint touches. He is driving in because so many times, and one thing like DeMar DeRozan, one of the best mid-range shooters, not just the NBA right now, but of all time. I'm a big DeMar DeRozan guy. I got his jersey still hanging up. It's still hanging up over there. You can't really see it. We got a tighter camera angle out here for this live stream. But Brandon Ingram right now, the difference between Brandon Ingram and what we're seeing out there for the rest of this group and things like that is basically Brandon Ingram gets so deep on these drives, just watching him here right now, that like he can take that step back and he's still inside the key. He gets so much like creation. And he's added some muscle here this offseason. People are bouncing off him. It's great to see. And he's a really good passer. He's making some great kickouts. He's making some great moves. This is Brandon Ingram looks really, really good. Love that stuff. Everything everywhere. That's my Brandon Ingram take. But I got Toronto minus 9.5. I don't know what that is. But I believe. If it's a positive Toronto bet, I believe. That finger roll by B-Rye is nasty. He got up there, man. He is looking filthy, bro. He is looking filthy. There you go, Yak. Take that hit. That's a tough shot. You're not scoring that on Big Yak, baby. Board by Brandon Ingram. You love to see it. Look at that. Man, this guy is shifty. He got some handles, bro. Oh, my God. He is making some of the best defenders in the NBA look like pylons. He is making them look like Aaron Baines, the pylon machine. Driving the lane, missed the layup, gets his own board. People are bouncing off Brandon Ingram. People call him Slim Reaper. You got to call him Yoked Reaper, baby. Ricochet? Au revoir, Ricochet. Bounce off him. He's not a rook anymore, but, bounce off that man. Brandon Ingram, man. This dude is another level. Do we have a superstar? Chat, let me know. Yes or no? Am I jumping the gun a little bit? Do the Raptors have a superstar right now? And B.I. Brandon Ingram? Do we have a superstar right now? I don't know. Nah, you're not hitting that floater. Nah, you're not hitting that over Brandon Ingram, my guy. You're over Yak Poeltl. You're not hitting that there. B.I. driving, slashing, pass to the lane. I like the idea. How is that Hawks ball? 2 Hawks hit it out of bounds, and it's the Atlanta Hawks ball. That is sickening. That is stupid, and that is sickening. That is stupid, and that is sickening. Trae Young with the floater. Man. Trae Young missing the floaters. I see Taylor Poeltl say Trae is savage over Trae Young. That is facts. Trae is savage, about to absolutely slice and dice the Dodgers this weekend. We'd love to see it. B.I. wants a ring. He came to the right place. He came to the right place if he wants a ring. He came to the right place if he wants a ring, baby. Champions are made out here in T.O. Champions are made out here in T.O. We ride, we rock. Let's go. We got 2 guys guarding Trae Young on the inbounds, and then they run out the court. That's an interesting strategy. I don't know why we're leaving Kristaps Porzingis open at the 3-point line. Yeah, we don't need to double Trae Young in the front court. That dude just sold a floater. We don't need that. I like the intensity, though. I like the aggression. Brandon Ingram, Shea, get this still rookie off Brandon Ingram, man. That's disrespectful to our superstar. That's disrespectful to our superstar. B.I. Brandon Ingram. Trae Young's shifty. But no superstar. No superstar accolades there. I'm only giving that to B.I. Scottie Barnes slashing. He says, give me that. Scottie Barnes says, give me that accolade too. Give me that accolade too. It is currently 55-44 for the Toronto Raptors. The Hawks make one. Raptors say, hey, give me one too. KP shooting the three. Shea, he is so shook by Brandon Ingram right now, he can't hold on to the basketball. But he did make a layup, so respect to the French rook. Allez les Raptors. Ouais. All right, we rock and roll. I see a sub go down. Make sure that sub goes back up, boys. We are close, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen. We are close to 39,000 subscribers. Can we get there? Can we get there, folks? Can we get there? 416 out there in the quarter. 416 out there in the quarter for this team. And, we're rocking and rolling. We're rocking and rolling. Chat, how are we feeling? How are we feeling about the Toronto Raptors here now at this point? How are we feeling? Is this an exciting start to this game? Is this a messy start to this game? How are we feeling? Let me know. Good, bad. Just say spam, good or bad. Spam it 3 times if you're feeling good. Spam it 3 times if you're feeling good. The Raptors defense does look incredible. 39 points to this Atlanta Hawks team, 46 points to this Atlanta Hawks team is very, very good. With the quarter left. 4 minutes left in the quarter. 55 points to this team. But, we're slashing lane. I knew this defense would be good. It's been the whole thing we were promised this season. What we really need to see is the offense look fluid. Preseason, we saw highs and lows. We're seeing a high right now. I'm hoping it stays high. Everything I've ever been, you got a stream of the beer in your hand, brother. My dad was trying to toss in some lemonade. Mike started lemonade earlier. I can't let that sponsor happen. No, it's the accent comes out crazy. The accent comes out crazy when we get a few beers in hand. So I want you guys understanding everything out there on the streams. But Ben needs 100,000 subs, guys. He deserves it. Power right. I appreciate you. My guy. Say top 6. What about top 5? I mean, I just said top 6. That might be 1. I'm just trying not to get hate. Jakob Poeltl looking shifty. If Jakob Poeltl's out here looking like hitting George Gervin-esque scoop layups, man, I don't know. The Raptors might be top 1, might be top 2, and they ain't 2, baby. Top 2 and they're not 2. Throw the Brandon Ingram transition. A little shifty, is that? Oh my God, what a pass! What a pass! What a pass! Oh my God. This team is a wagon. This team. I have a report. Breaking news. Shocking Raptors updates. This changes everything. The Raptors are an absolute wagon. Get your Woj bomb, get your Shams bomb, whatever you're looking at here. I'm taking out the headphone for this. The Toronto Raptors, folks. The Toronto Raptors are a wagon. This team is a wagon right now. I got to stand up a bit. I've been sitting in this chair. My back's going to hurt, man. My back's going to hurt. Holy smokes. Top 6? Top 6 is my take. But I'm saying top 2 and not 2. Top 2 and we're not 2. That's what I'm saying. No, top 6 is my official take. This team is young. And who's that? Shea? I gotta lock back in. I'm getting too overhyped in the second quarter. That Shea? He's getting me roasting him in French. But IQ says I'm gonna miss a shot. That's what IQ says. Okay. Jakob Poeltl guarding Kristaps Porzingis out there in the post. KP, you're not scoring on Jakob Poeltl in the post. You're not doing it. It's not happening. Immanuel Quickley drives down the lane, kicks it out to Brandon Ingram, who fakes the 3. A big absolute jab step there. Oh, kick out to B.I. out there in the corner, letting it fly from the corners. One thing about B.I., man, he has sneaky low percentages from the corners, which is weird because it's the easiest 3-point shot in basketball. But it's a weird angle, so it's the closest, but it's whatever. But the Hawks are going on a little run here. It's 59-51. Scottie Barnes, we can't force that. Let's lock back in now. I'm playing. What's it called? We gotta lock back in. Okay, Trae Young's driving. We gotta calm down. I was standing up. I was going a little bit too crazy. I was going a little bit too crazy. We need to calm things down. That was a nice pass. Great catch by Risa. He's looking like a wide receiver out there. We prepared for doubleheader of Raptors and Jays. Do I stream the doubleheader? I'm supposed to have like 20 people at my house. Do we stream the doubleheader? Get some interviews live on Raptors Digest streams? Is that what we do? Is that what we do out here? Raptors Digest take next level. Like 39,000 subs, guys. That'd be crazy, eh? 39,000 subs would be crazy, eh? But I tell them, stop messing with RJ's name. Raptor champs, keep telling them, man. Spread the word. Join the movement. I want people to join this movement, man. RJ Barrett better not be traded, bro. I'll be sickened. Sickened to my stomach. But IQ dribbling the basketball. Kicking it into Jakob Poeltl. Working the post. Kicking it out to RJ. Good D by Good defense there. Playing his Canadian teammate. But just trying to play some bully ball. Man, RJ Barrett trying to play bully ball. It doesn't go down. I was about to get hyped. But 59-52. Toronto Raptors, 2 minutes left in the quarter. Gradey Dick out there. Intense. Close defense on Trae Young. Moving his feet. KP letting it fly from the 3-point line. Man, you have a 7-footer able to do that. That's not good. Not good for the Raptors, but 59-55. Lock in. We need this. A little drive off the Hawks. Okay. I don't like this. We need to lock in. All right. This is a big moment for the Raptors, for the young Toronto Raptors. Big moment here. This team is a wag. Mr. T-Rex, you the GOAT. Appreciate you. Anti-com. 40K soon, baby. Let's make it happen. That's off on nah. The refs. The hype music is out here for the referees. I'm just playing the music of this possession. We need it. We need a bucket here. This is the most important possession of the game so far. The Hawks are on a run. You need a silencer. These are the Kyle Lowry moments. Kyle Lowry always score on these possessions. Always. Jakob Poeltl out there, 4 seconds left. RJ Barrett with the ball in his hands. Kicks into Yak. Great pass. And that's a finish. That's what we want to see. RJ Barrett, absolutely gorgeous dime to Jakob Poeltl, and we kill the Hawks' momentum. Selling. Nas missing off that front of the rim, man. Bad day to be the front of the rim. If you are the rim for the Atlanta Hawks. Bad day for that. Let's go. That's a big moment. Big moment for the Toronto Raptors. That's what that music's supposed to be played for. The big moments for this Toronto Raptors team. But good stuff. 61-55. Out there. Roughly 2 minutes. 2 minutes out there in the score left. I'm just going to put 2 minutes. Don't mind the time out here in this. It's just rough as. Oh my God, it's 1 minute left out there in the quarter. I'm too locked in on this game, man. I can't tell the time. Can't tell the time of the game. All right. This team is a wagon. Come on, Bensky. Don't hold back, brother. Nah. Wagon. Raps are doing well. Like spike. Let's get that like spike, baby. We roll. We rock and roll. 80 likes. Appreciate every single one of you. Good defense. Good close out there on Kristaps Porzingis. I'll take a dribble pull up from KP. That's fine. That's fine. That's a shot you live with. Off the dribble, stuff like that. Raptors offense is looking fluid. What a pass. What a pass there for Quickley. Blocking foul, Scottie Barnes. Is that 2 shots? Not sure if that was in the restricted area. We shall see. But we shall see. We shall see. You know, the Hawks are going to go on runs, man. Basketball's a game of runs. That's he's sneaking in there. That's floppy. If the Raptors did that, though, I'd respect it. So I'd be. I won't blame Hawks fans if they're mad about that call. But I'm my guy Scottie is just too good. He's at the free throw line. 2 free throws for Scottie Barnes. Makes the first one. Scottie Barnes makes the first free throw. Do I put it in? Do I jinx it? We'll see if it's a jinx or if it's like a motivating factor. I'm putting the point in already for Scottie Barnes. The quickest updated scoreboard in the world. That's right. Scottie Barnes. 63-57 for the Toronto Raptors. They get a steal. Risa Shea kick to the corner. IQ, you better hit this open 3. Man, IQ is ice cold. IQ is... Man, if IQ could just hit... If he could just hit a couple of those open threes, we'd be oh boy. I love the idea of Immanuel Quickley. He seems like a nice guy, so I'm rooting for him. But I haven't seen it yet. A nice little inbounds play. Gradey Dick, mid-range jumper. Wow. That man is confident with that midi. High release. Shout out to Gradey Dick. Great drive. Great and little foul there. Trae Young trying to hoist up some shots. The Raptors back with an 8-point lead. Trae Young got fouled. I don't think it's going to be a shooting foul unless the Raptors are in bonus, or the Hawks are in bonus. Great screen there by Jonathan Mobo. Great fade, high release. That's why you get Gradey Dick, man. That's why you get Gradey Dick. That's why you make that happen. That's why you make that happen. But we are rocking and rolling here. 60. Man, Trae Young is just swinging like a child at a playground. Swinging those arms, trying to draw fouls. And then getting fouled. Probably was a foul. But I don't like it. Even if it was. It is what it is. It is what it is. IQ can't hit anything. Like, the thing is, that's like IQ's game, man. That's his game. He's got to be able to do that. He's got to be able to do that kind of stuff. It is what it is. Bro, 32.5 is so dumb. What's 32.5? Is that how many points Jamal Shead is going to average this season? I take the over. I'll take the over on 32.5 for Jamal Shead average points per game. Over 32.5, but if that's Raptors wins we're talking about, that's crazy, Michael. That's crazy. All right. 59, 65, 59. 65, 59. We are rocking and rolling here for the Toronto Raptors. Rocking and rolling here. Things are rolling for the Toronto Raptors. Scottie Barnes, 7 seconds left. 6, 5. No action yet. Late pick and roll. Scottie Barnes to RJ. If that was executed 3 seconds earlier, that would have been good. Alrighty, folks. Alrighty. 65 to 59. If I have all that right. Halftime. Let's get this right so I can stand up and talk to you guys while standing up. Let's see. Q3. We're rolling. All right. 65-59. 65 to 59. Raptors box score. Popping up on the screen here now. All right. Let's get this. Let's get this rolling. Okay. We're here. We're rolling. All right. The scores are up. Raptors box score. Let's run through it. Let's do our takeaways. From this, and let's get the camera right. Let's get this camera right. All right. Let's see us. We're rolling. Is this gonna work? Couple takeaways. This looks horrible. The lighting's so bad. I'm gonna get something right with this. But I can't sit down for this long. I'm not built to sit down like this. All right. I'm not built to sit down for this long period of time, but we're gonna do it for you folks. What's going on with the Toronto Raptors here now? This 261 people in here need some updates. They need some updates on what's going on. First things first. And the guy I was most excited to watch, the guy I was most excited to see in this game was Mr. B.I., Brandon Ingram. How would he do? How would he look? The Raptors system? Actual game that matters? What would go on? What would we expect? Well, B.I. in this game, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. 6 of 11 shooting from the field. But my God, does this man just get right in the paint. Right, he gets deep in that paint. And then he can take like 3 feet back in his step back. He's still inside the free throw line. And he just hits these super swift-looking middies. Brandon Ingram, that is just impressive. Impressive stuff. Impressive first half, Brandon Ingram. And one thing, he warned us, he told us, he explained to us, man, I'm an underrated passer. That's what BI kept saying. I'm an underrated passer. He kept saying it. He kept talking about it. He kept yapping about it. It's true. It's true. I know it says 2 assists out there for BI. But if IQ's hitting his threes, if a couple more shots go down, that could be easily, nothing dramatic, nothing crazy, that could easily be 5 or 6 assists already. Brandon Ingram, dare I throw the superstar name out there? I won't do it yet. I might in the heat of the moment, but I won't do it yet. Okay. Scottie Barnes. Everyone's looking at Scottie Barnes. What impact will he have? What's happening? Does he look washed? Is he cooked? Is he hurt? What's the deal with Scottie Barnes? In tonight's game, 12 points, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Now, one of them was like a full court shot, so I'm counting it as 1 block. Scottie Barnes looked confident out there. He's driving the lane. He's slashing. He's finishing over people. I like what I see. Defensively, the Raptors are an absolute unit. It's good stuff. RJ Barrett started off this game absolutely on fire. If there is a way to spell fire, they need to, there's already an R in it. There needs to be an R. There needs to be a J somewhere in fire, because that's what RJ Barrett is. 4 of 6 shooting from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. Needs the ball a little bit more. Needs, like, when you're cooking like this, give him the ball. I know there's only 1 ball to go around, so many possessions, but 12 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. Just making great decisions out there, making great passes, making great cuts, making great everything. I like what I'm seeing out there from RJ Barrett. Jakob Poeltl, again, proving to everyone why he is probably the most important player on this team. The anchor of our defense. Our prized possession out there at the center spot. Jakob Poeltl, without him, man, this lineup is looking thin. Without him, this lineup is looking thin. So Jakob Poeltl, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Good stuff there for Jakob Poeltl. And IQ, 5 assists. He's had a couple of really nice passes, so I want to give credit there. 4 of those 5 missed threes should have went in. Because you can have a bad 3-point shooting percentage. You can have, stuff like that happening. But that's fine. That's all well and good. When they're that open and they're like momentum swingy shots, they got to go down. So that's all that stuff there. The bench. People were telling me bench mob 2.0. Jamal Shead, folks. Jamal Shead. Join the Shed Head bandwagon now. Join the Shed Head bandwagon now. He hit a 3 in this game. If we take a look at his stats, 5 points. 5 points. What's going on? 1 assist, 1 steal. Is that very good? This man is making an impact. That's what we want to see. Jamal Shead All-Star campaign? Over 32 points? There's been some takes thrown out there, folks. I think it might be the play. Jamal Shead. Put the money where your mouth is. All-Star season incoming for Jamal Shead. Sandro Mamukelashvili. So this is the thing. This is something that had me worried. Sandro is a 4. Watching the game, it is clear to me he is a power forward that can get a lot of rebounds, can do a lot of positive stuff. We don't want him playing backup center every given night. That's why the loss of Shamshay, him losing him on the team, he's still alive, but wishing him the best. We're not sure what's happening with health concerns. Losing him was really big because I think he would have actually got run this season. And on top of it, CMB is out. And he was going to play a lot of small ball 5. Like, Sandro might be the de facto 5, but Colin Murray-Boyles is guarding the center position. Sandro right now is in the lane and having just animals running out. Like, super, super, like rabid, like attacking the rim, driving, all this stuff. And he's going to foul. He's not that rim protecting 5. It's either give up a layup, a contest, and kind of foul. He's going to end up fouling. So he only played 5 minutes in this game. Offensively, just looked like a beast. Had 3 fouls out there in 5 minutes. Got to defend without fouling. That's what we got to see. So good stuff there. Jonathan Mobo, again, leveled up defensively. Has a good connection with Scottie Barnes. Great stuff. Ochai Agbaji needs to make those open shots. That's a crucial thing there. And then Gradey Dick looks confident as ever. Jakob Poeltl's out sick with an illness in this game. The battle between Gradey Dick and Jakob Poeltl, that's going to be ongoing this season. But it's good if they're both playing well. I see Celtics Digest in the chat. I see, so I'm going to talk to the chat a little bit here as well. But make sure, also, the goal is 39,000 subscribers. 39,000 subscribers. You can see it go up down there at the bottom. If you're tuned in and you not hit that subscribe button, you want to be a part of history. A historic milestone on Raptors Digest. Hit that 39,000 subscribers. Just hit it. It's free. Let us know. The button's down below. Well, let's look through these messages. So I like chatting with you folks. Raptors beating the Hawks. Probably winning because of the stream. Easy. You know it's great, Celtics Digest? We're gonna smoke the Celtics as well. Very, very soon. But yeah, free throws is the only reason we're keeping it competitive. They're keeping it competitive right now. Keno, couldn't agree more. Show the game. I wish I could, Fred. Reach out to my uncle Eddie Rogers and get him to give me a license to share the game out there on YouTube. But what's happening, Ray? What's happening, Ray? How's it going? I haven't seen much of you since OG Anunoby got traded. Part of that has been my lack of streams. But I miss you, Ray. It's been a while. Yes. Pickleball Pat Batty. Pickleball Pat Batty. Great name. I love that name. Pickleball Pat Batty. Grady and a Harden beard is hilarious thought. I expect Harden has more hair in his nose than Grady could grow in his face. See, people said like me and Gradey Dick look alike. I don't know if I see it, but I think we shared the skills in growing facial hair. I think that's what's happening. Boucher, 4 points in 13 minutes. Celtics Digest, give us a quick rundown in the chat of how Chris Boucher is playing. Miss that, man. But the offense does look great. 61% from 2, racking up the paint points. A lot of those paint points are what's called Brandon Ingram, driving the lane, doing stuff. So we are definitely the sleeper team this year. Definitely Ray, without a doubt. But, yeah, Boucher is going to be good. Mambo will look better at backup 5 than CMB. It's you need those roles. Boucher making a name. Shout out the Blue Jays. Might be live streaming the Blue Jays game. That's what's happening here. Praying we re-sign Shai to G League once he clears health protocols. Yeah, I'm a big on Shai, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful he's good. But most important thing is send in the best for his health. Send in the best for everything that's out there at this point. But I'm gonna put this box score away as well. Make the goal 40. Make the goal 40. The goal will be 40. But tonight, I think we can hit 39. Tonight, I think it's very, very doable to hit 39. We're, under 70 subscribers away. 63 subs. We have 226 people in here. You guys have seen me put up, because I haven't updated the graph yet, on the YouTube scene, about 53% of our viewers are not subscribed. I mean, if 53% of this chat hit that subscribe button, we be rolling. That's all I got to say. Yeah, it's not happening anytime soon. We're not playing the Celtics soon? Because if we play them, it's happening. That's what's happening. We got 39. Can we get 40 tonight? It's happening. LMAO. Seeing OG in the playoffs, I was livid, Ben. It was too much. Honestly, I died a little when Masai was fired. Needed to recover. That's valid. We were all there. I streamed less. I streamed less the past 2 years. I make the daily vids, though. So we stay connected, but, Streams are back, though. The team's a wagon again. The team is the wagon. The team is a wagon. What do you think? Who's going to win versus the Blue Jays or Dodgers? Jonathan, is that a question? I don't have it right next to me, but I will be wearing I've been wearing my Addison Barger jersey 24/7. The jersey stays on everything except for Raptor streams. But work, showers, cuddling up to the ladies, the Barger jersey stays on. That's just what happens. But, Blue Jays winning this. Ben, will the next Raptors Digest Fantasy League be categories or points league? Glad to see you back on opening night. It will be points. I got to make that link public on YouTube. But Raptors Digest Fantasy League will be back. First access to channel members. Make sure you guys want to get smoked in fantasy basketball this year. Hit that channel member button, and you'll be in. You'll be in. But you might be in anyways, so keep an eye out. Subscribe. Very, very close. My throat is going to go. This is devastating. And what a good scoreboard. Shout out to Nicky Goss. Nick Goss made the scoreboard right before we got on. How do we feel about Darko? Honest opinion on him overall. I mean, Darko Rajakovic's goal, this is something that needs to be said. Darko Rajakovic's goal was, when he came to the Toronto Raptors, elevate the vibes. Elevate the vibes and come out here and develop young players. I think it is inarguable that the vibes have been elevated on this team. Everyone seems to enjoy playing for the Toronto Raptors. Everyone likes Coach Rajaković. Everyone just, the vibes are in a good spot for the Toronto Raptors. And on top of it, this team has developed a lot of young guys. In a draft that was supposed to be horrible last season, not this most recent one, but the year before, we got Jacoby Walter, Jamal Shead, Jonathan Mobo, Jameson Bow. 4 guys. And Oler Shomshay, who had some promising stuff. But the 4 guys that were out there with the Raptors group, Darko in Darko's hands for a long time. You get to mold them, play with the clay a little bit, get that stuff going. They developed really well. They developed really, really, really well. Those are his 2 goals. And now we have a very small sample size of this season, but the expectation is to win. The expectation is to get W's, to get those victories, to come out and squash some Hawks. The Hawk do is fry some Hawks, eat them, as Raptors do. We're only a half in, but the offense looks good, the defense looks good. I'm excited. But they are coming back to action here right now, so we got to lock back in, folks. We got to lock back in. 230 people in here. Lock back in. Lock back in. All right. Let's go. I got to get my headphones. They're not working. I'm a wired headphone guy. Yeah. Celtics might be top 5, but we are top 2 and not number 2. That's what the Raptors are. Celtics Digest. We got to lock back in. Folks, the music won't play along, but we need some lock-in music. All right, Raptors dribbling up the court. We are back. Top of this quarter. Top of this quarter. Immanuel Quickley is dribbling the basketball. And, things are rolling. The ball is in someone's hands. I don't have my glasses. Brandon with the ball at the top. Driving, spinning, hang time, misses that shot. That is what it is. Reese Shea is a good defender. Even though he's okay, the music's off for that start percent. Should be fine. We sold. And then they drive. That is sad. That is sad stuff. Sad stuff to start off this quarter. But Ingram is our superstar. So Scottie Barnes drive. What a pass. What just gorgeous, beautiful basketball from the Toronto Raptors. Ingram to Scottie to Jakob Poeltl to make this game 67-61. Let's see it. RJ Barrett guarding Trae Young. Gets blown by. Not the greatest defense. Oh, what a recovery from RJ Barrett. Great tip by Ingram to get that rebound. And Scottie Barnes, a little... Hoo-hoo-hoo! Okay. Okay, you can't even see me. I am the John Cena of the Raptors. You can't even see me. A dunk from Scottie Barnes. You probably couldn't hear me either. My camera died. So we're rolling like this for a little bit. I have backups, but there's too much happening right now to fix that backup. 69 for the Toronto Raptors, 64. Throw in a W if you think Scottie Barnes is better than Jalen Johnson because he just dunked all in his face. Throw in a W in the chat. Demand it. Demand it. Demand it. Demand it. There you go. RJ Barrett, free throw. Love to see it. 70 points for the Toronto Raptors. You know what they say? First team to 70 always wins. That's what the streets say. But we're rolling. Get a new camera battery. We're rocking out here. RJ Barrett knocking down his free throws this game. Very encouraging sign. Very encouraging sign for this Toronto Raptors team. RJ Barrett could test out there. Daniels, that's an athletic man. That's an athletic man. 71-66 Toronto Raptors. 10-22 out there in the quarters. Offense foul by Immanuel Quickley. Not the game we're looking for out there from IQ so far in this one, but you know we ride. We roll with our man. We paid $30 million, so we rock and roll with it. But we are out here. Let's go Hawks. What are we doing, Mark Davis? I got the wrong thing. Trying to get a camera battery out here. My lighting's all messed up, but it doesn't matter because the Toronto Raptors, Trae Young, Curl and Cutting, Jakob Poeltl and Trae Young. Easy work. Good stuff. Kristaps Porzingis doesn't throw it out of bounds, but that is what it is. Fixing the battery out here on my camera so you can get a higher quality Ben back out there in the mix. I need like a thing so it's not messing up the setup. Oh boy, that's not good. Will the camera be fixed? We're so back. All right, Jalen Johnson misses, but Shea puts down. 3-point game. With the camera messed up, man, it messed up the Raptors vibes. So Scottie Barnes has to come back and get us back because the camera's back, and we are rolling. Huzzy, what is up? What is up out there in the chat? Things are rolling. People are leaving when the camera's all messed up, but that is what it is. We appreciate the real ones staying when the camera's glitched, but it is 73-68. 73-68. What a drive. What a finish out there for RJ Barrett. 75-68. The Raptors, folks, say it with me, are a wagon. Spam wagon in the chat. If you agree. And Kristaps Porzingis sells a layup and then tries to mug Jakob Poeltl. Folks, they can try. They can try to go on runs. They can try to do their thing. But the Raptors always come back. Folks. They always come back. They are rolling. Spam wagon. We are getting this rolling. My pop filter's broken. I don't know what's on the go. All I know is the Toronto Raptors are elite. This team is wow. Okay, that's a foul. I'm delusionally calling stuff for the Raptors now. Good floater by Trae Young. That is what it is. Live with it. You'll live with it. Basketball's a game of runs. Brandon has the ball. Being guarded by Kristaps Porzingis. You know what they call this? An automatic bucket. That's what we call this, an automatic bucket. And one. 2 free throws. 2 free throws there for Brandon Ingram, which we love to see. 75-70 out there for the Toronto Raptors. 8:38 out there in this game. So good stuff. Good stuff happening out there in this game. 8:38. Update this scoreboard. Spam in the wagon. Star J is better than Desmond Bane. Agreed, Gio. Agreed. You're number one with that crown, Gio. You're spamming the chats. I appreciate it. But we are rolling. We have hit 38,940 subs. 60 away from the big goal of 39,000. Appreciate everyone that's tuning in. The videos. Lots of stuff happening. Where did this filter go? My eyes are going to be blinded, but it is fine. Sad music going on right now. I don't like this. I don't like what's happening right now. I don't like the vibe of this monitor and output. I don't like the stretch the Raptors are currently in. A little is that an and one? I don't know. The things are getting messy. Things are getting messy here now. 77-72. 77-72. 77-73. All right. Let's until the Raptors score, the sad music is going to be on. They got to turn it off for me. They got to turn it off. RJ with the drive. Lighten me up. Buddy, get that sad music out of here. RJ Barrett with the and one. I can't turn off the music. The sadness of the Atlanta Hawks They RJ Barrett's just so good, man. RJ Barrett is so good. RJ Barrett is so good. We cannot trade RJ Barrett. We could not let it happen. Wow. Do I throw the S word out for RJ Barrett? The S word? Do you guys know the S word? Do you guys know the S word? Are you guys familiar? I don't think Hawks fans are in the chat definitely don't know the S word. Superstar. Superstar RJ Barrett. We're throwing the S word around here. We're throwing it around. And it's to RJ Barrett. Superstar. Super duper star. 80-73. 80-73. As said, the first team to 80 points usually wins. I don't make the rules. Folks. Okay. Folks, I might be blind by the end of this stream. Okay, IQ drive. IQ made a layup. You know what? To get some positivity out here around IQ, I'm throwing the flames on. Because if we get a good IQ, man, this team is going to be unstoppable. Michael GSDF does not know the S word. That Hawks team does not have a superstar. They do not have one. Let's go. I'm calling it. I'm calling to make the free throw. That's right. The earliest scoreboard here on Raptors Digest. Why watch the game? You know the score out here. I'll give it to you before it happens. All right, 83-72. Good D by Jakob Poeltl. That's a tough finish by Jalen Johnson. It's a shame he's not going to make an all-star team because the Raptors will have two. It's a shame. Nice fake pass by Scottie Barnes, except he traveled. Probably swing that to Brandon Ingram. But that is fine. Taylor, am I the only one who loves IQ? No, you're not the only one. I'm a big fan of the idea of IQ. Just need to see it come to fruition. Come to fruition is what we need to see. There for Immanuel Quickley. But, we're rocking and rolling. 221 people in here. 107 likes. Appreciate everyone that's liking the stream. 83-75 out here for the Toronto Raptors. That's right, your Toronto Raptors are rolling out here to squashing the Atlanta Hawks. That's what we love to see. Folks, how are we feeling about this game? How are we feeling? What am I watching? What are you watching? I don't know what you're watching. Better be the Raptors. Better be the Raptors Digest live watch-along stream. Fools trying to compare Scottie Barnes to Jalen Johnson. Y'all will learn today. Terrence Davis, you know. You know this. Does IQ have it in him? He's got every opportunity. I believe in him. He needs to make his open threes up. Needs to make the open threes. But I'm going to be a positive Pete and try to speak into existence. Try to speak into existence. Immanuel Quickley being that guy. This is a very big game for the Toronto Raptors. Oh my God, my shirt's being messed up, man. We're messing up the shirt. We're getting stuff going. Energy's got to stay high for this. Immanuel Quickley's got a lot of commercials this year too. That man's making some bread. That man is making some bread with that contract and all these commercials, bro. That man's making some bread. That man's doing the super chats right. Going to be hyped very, very much so. But yes or no, folks? Actually, can I do this? How do we do this? I got the emotes. Man, I need to update these emotes, man. These are all the Raptors Digest emotes we got. The OG streamers will see all these. Let me know what you guys are trying to see for emotes out there on this. I'm trying to get a poll. There we go. Raptors top 6 seed. What do you think? Answer this poll, folks. Answer this poll. Raptors top 6 seed? Let me know. I'm seeing 100% yes. 100% yes. That's what we like to see. 100% yes. Decisiveness from the fan base. That is what we like to see. 237 people out here. Should be 237 yeses. If you know what's on the go. If you know what's on the go. But how many points does Trae and Ingram have? Right now, Brandon Ingram in this game has 14 points. Trae Young, that's 12. We only throw the S word out here for certain people. RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scottie Barnes, and Jamal Shead. Those are the superstars. Only superstars playing in this game. Only superstars playing in this game. So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're rolling with. Brandon Ingram, little pump fake, little fake pass, nice kick, IQ, made his lay. That's got to go in. Man, Brandon Ingram's getting some rebounds, bro. He's getting some rebounds, letting it fly. Holy smokes, what a high release from Brandon Ingram. Hitting that shot, letting that thing go down. Let's go. 85-77. Good D by Ochai Agbaji. Good rebound by Immanuel Quickley. If you're not going to score, do the little things. RJ Barrett with the drive. Automatic. I should have a timer and just every 30 seconds. RJ Barrett, 2 points. 2 points. Go up. 2 points. Go up. That's what we like to see. 87-77. Trae Young gets an open layup. What are we doing here? 87-79. 6:26 left in this game. In this third quarter. Luke Kennard is guarding Immanuel Quickley. This should be an automatic bucket. Nice kick to RJ Barrett. Drive, slash. He gets doubled. And his foot was on the sideline. I guess it's a turnover on RJ Barrett, but that's what's happening. Pickleball Pat is saying we don't have 4 superstars, just being realistic. You might be right, but the S word's only thrown out there in the heart. Thrown out there in the heart, folks. Thrown out there in the heart. RJ Barrett's subbed out. Okay. IQ is subbed out. So it's good. Jamal Shead is going to be in this game. Sandro Mamukelashvili is very... I think this is a lock-in possession. I want people to spam lock in out there in the chat. Spam lock in. 87-79. This feels like a possession. You get a stop. You lock things in. And, good things happen. This feels like a possession. They won't let the subs come in? Okay, so the subs are not in. All right, we need a good defensive stop here. My camera decides to go. All right, and there's a foul. This is just devastating work. Devastating. We're getting this back. Okay, so Mamu's in for Poeltl. Shead is in for IQ. And we're running this lineup. We're running this team. All right. BI is still out there. Case Wallace is in. All right. Jamal Shead, guarding Wallace. Tight defense. Foul by Luke Kennard. Great defensive possession. Let's get battery 2, folks. Battery 2. Ben came prepared. For this stream. Ben is prepared to make sure that these streams are elite. Star J and Jamal Shead, great take. And one. Didn't actually make the shot, but it's 87-79. Jamal Shead going to the free throw line. Getting this going. I'm going to keep my microphone here so you can... I'm going to do this off camera because things were getting messy when I was doing it on camera. Out there. We're rolling, folks. And it's time. We are rocking and rolling, folks. Rocking and rolling. Out here in this game. Streams are going. All right. We got a timeout. Timeout for this team. 3 batteries gone through on the camera. If someone knows a camera that doesn't need batteries, please tell me. Please tell me. Because it is needed. It is needed. It is needed. All right. Whew. Mr. Star J. Barrett is an automatic bucket. That is truest statements. Truer statements have never been said. All right. Camera's back. Fire emojis are gone. Life is good. We are 59 subscribers away, folks. 59 subscribers away from 39,000 subscribers. 39,000 subscribers. Very, very close. Very, very close. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. It's free. Buttons down below. Appreciate every single one of you. But the Toronto Raptors are up right now. 87-79. 5-5-5 left in this game. Or in the third quarter. Sorry. 5-5-5 left in this game. Yeah, battery charging door, something. Sony SV. I'm looking at that. I'm adding that to a tab. If you give me Rex, folks, I will look. That's what we like to see. I've done a pickleball podcast and live streams, and the tech drives me crazy sometimes. As a software engineer, man, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing at all with tech stuff. It's not good, but I also feel like this camera is out of focus here right now. So, that's not the angle we're looking for. You guys probably want to see me in frame, eh? All right. Unsuccessful challenge by the Atlanta Hawks, which we love to see. Love to see it. Jamal Shead's going to be rocking and rolling here. Okay. Good drive. Fouled. And he's going to be attacking the rim. Okay. So we got this going. Be cool to find a camera with battery charging dock. Yeah, I got the batteries going, but it is what it is. The short here is definitely going to stay out of the way this year, man. Yeah, the short here. It's been here for a while. All right, Shed, you got to make those free throws. But, right? You got to do some call-ins. I got to figure out how to do call-ins, man. I gotta figure out how to do it. But Ray, always welcome as a guest. Since Marcel's gone. Marcel's out here doing Mavs Digest. I was on the phone with Marcel actually a few minutes ago. Before the stream. Before the stream was rocking and rolling. But okay. Jamal Shead is basketball. 88-81. I'll keep you guys fixed with these scores, right? Let's lock in, man. Jamal Shead's drawing fouls like a menace. Good to see. Good to see. Raptors are better than the Hawks and the Bucks. I agree. Better than the Bucks, the Hawks, the Celtics, the Pistons. I agree. That's a take I agree with. Jamal Shead at the free throw line. Knocks down the free throw. Shed heads unite, folks. Shed heads unite. Get hyped. Get rocking. Let's go. Hey, young Hummy. I'm literally copying this message. I won't be able to find it. There's going to be a 3-hour stream probably. But I got this. I'm putting it in my notes as we're live. Putting it in my notes. Appreciate you, Yummy Hummy. I can't see your name. I apologize if I messed that up. But young Hummy. Okay. Raptors ball. 90-81. 90-81. Folks, I keep saying it. First team to 90 usually wins. It's a statement. It's math. But Mama Kelsey got the ball. Pass it to Brandon Ingram. Getting a little shifty with it. Getting shifty with the basketball. Little spin shot. And that's a foul. Luke Kennard runs the three-point line. To Wallace. To Nah. Good defense by Ochai Agbaji. Gradey Dick, can we secure the rebound? Okongwu gets the layup. Okay, I like the fight. on that possession. Some bad luck, but I like the fight. 90-83. Gradey Dick with the drive. To the left. Gradey Dick is a good slasher, man. He is a good slasher.
He's a good slasher. All right. Yeah. Daniels keeps getting a lot of foul calls. That's what it is. A good slash by Gradey Dick. Been nice that that lay ended up going down, but clearly a foul. I don't know why Kongbu is complaining about that. That's a bold one to complain about. It's a bold call to complain about. That's all I have to say. Come on, Raptors. Agreed, Alexander. Let's go. Gradey Dick with the free throw. We ride. 91. First team to 91 usually wins. But Jamal Shead, we ride. 10-point lead going to the fourth, of course. Let's go. I do it. Maybe some kind of Discord group. Drag people and talk and such. Yeah, we got some stuff planned. This is stuff. Let's go. We have our first super chat of the year. First super chat of the year. Let's go. Pain-causing samurai. Pop it out there in the mix. First super chat out there for the team. Appreciate you. Hey, Evan. Glad to see you still strong. Still going strong. Appreciate you, Pain-causing samurai. You're the man. And the Raptors are cooking. The Raptors are cooking now. Gradey Dick, a fast break layup. I want to react to the super chat, but there's just so much happening. So it's 94 to 85. 94 to 85. And the Raptors are rolling. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left. Jamal Shead out there from the three-point line, confident firing that up. In and out. Raptors get the offensive rebound. Brandon Ingram from deep, hits the back of the rim. Ochai Agbaji with the board. Drives in, makes the lay. This team is fighting. This team is fighting right now. 96-85, 11-point lead. They're getting the basketball. They are pests. That's a foul. This team is hustling. This team is hustling. This team is rolling. This team is rocking and rolling, baby. This team is rolling. I don't care if you're Jalen Johnson, people calling you an all-star. I don't care if you are any of these guys out there on this team. None of you are handling the Toronto Raptors defensive menaces out there on the basketball court. Craziness. But I appreciate the super chat, Pain-causing samurai. Appreciate the support. Great stuff there for the Toronto Raptors. Let's get some fire emojis playing. This is what we like to see. Is Dyson Daniels okay? I haven't watched him. He's ruined my fantasy team. Thing is, he's going up against the best defense in the entire NBA. What do you expect? You shouldn't be starting a guy in fantasy going up against the Toronto Raptors. That's just a new move. That's a new move out there in fantasy, bro. Benchmark plus BI is incredible. It is very incredible. Raptors are rolling. Let's keep the energy all season. Heck yeah, Dal. Heck yeah, baby. We're doing this while they got more free throws than us. It's dangerous, for sure. Trae Young letting it fly. No easy shots. Game 1 of a win streak. Dare I say pizza parties coming? We might be dealing with some pizza parties this season, folks. Oh, you can't leave Mamu Kelishvili that out. Oh, and then we close out. Mamu straight to the rim. Mamu Kelishvili, baby. Mamu Kelishvili. Get the flames going. Get the fire going. This team is a wagon. Oh, my God. KP trying to drive in on Ochai Agbaji. No chai. No way you're dribbling on Ochai Agbaji, baby. This team is up 101 with a dunk from Scottie Barnes to 85. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left in this quarter. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know if this is hype music. I don't know what I got on here. I don't know what music we got playing. But there's some celebratory tunes coming out here. I don't know what this is. I can't hear it. The stream wasn't set. That's why we were late starting. Can I hear this? I don't know if this is good or bad. The vibes are high, baby. The vibes are high. Spam W's in the chat. If you got emojis on your computer, W's and fire emojis, baby.
The Raptors are cooking. We are eating good tonight. We are eating hawk. The grill is open. Raptors are eating some hawk tua tonight. Is it the wing? Is it the claw, the beak? Hawks don't have flippers, but I'm eating some hawk flipper tonight. We are cooking. The Raptors are currently in the process of cooking Atlanta Hawks. This is what we like to see. Let's go. The Raptors are back. The game is back on. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, boys. We don't even have CMB in this game. And we are cooking the Atlanta Hawks. Ochai Agbaji. And Trae Young is flopping. He is flopping. David W., just pick yes. David W., just pick yes out there in the poll, baby. Just hit yes. It's only right. It's only right. Just hit yes. Raptors champs. Get those flames emojis going, baby. 16-point lead. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left. We are rolling. Folks, say it with me. First team to 100 usually wins. First team to 100 usually wins the game. That's what I read online. All right, Mamu running point right now. Fast breaking. Swings it to IQ. Making a little drive. Man, and he missed the layup. But got fouled. But he got fouled. IQ, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see, my good sir. That's what we like to see. I had to move this here so you can see it. The Raptors are scoring so many points. It's falling off the screen, folks. The Raptors are scoring so many points. It is falling off the screen. He's making, there's questions about the jump shot right now, but he made his first free throw. Immanuel Quickley at the free throw line. Folks, people are questioning this team's offense, all right? All right? They're questioning this team's offense. We have 102 points, and there's 2 minutes left in the third quarter. What are people talking about? What are people talking about here? Immanuel Quickley with the free throw. This team is back. This team's a wagon. 103. It's too many points. It's coming off the screen. What do we even do here? What if we get to 1,000 points? It won't fit on my scoreboard. Not out of the question. The way the Raptors offense is rolling right now. Gradey Dick clamping up. Sandro. Wow, okay. Sandro proving to be a rim protector, blocking Ricochet. And that's a foul. Okay, Scottie Barnes gets absolutely decked. It was a good pass by IQ. You shouldn't get blamed for the turnover there. But they come back. Scottie got something wrong with his arm. Like, don't let Scottie aggravate an arm issue. Hopefully it's just a little bit of dramaticness. Hopefully it's a little bit of dramaness. If Scottie Barnes is injured, we are playing sad music. Trae Young is out here. So folks, Trae Young is mad that he's not called the S word, bro. That's saved for Scottie Barnes. Superstar. Kennard shoots. Misses the open midi. There was not a person within 10 feet of Luke Kennard there, and he missed the midi. What a pass. Cross court. Over. Nice fake pass. Gradey Dick open above the break three. Folks, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, if you are not spamming fire emojis right now, what are you even doing? If you are not spamming fire emojis right now, what on earth are you even doing? Because Gradey Dick just splashed a three all over the stream. All over the country. They're in Atlanta right now. All over Georgia. Splashing threes left, right, and center. 106-85. The Raptors are locked in. IQ guarding Trae Young. That's a foul. Onyeka Okongwu just absolutely attacked Immanuel Quickley. And they still couldn't score because the Raptors defense is just dominant. The Raptors defense is just dominant here right now. All right, 30 seconds left out there in the half. Or in the quarter. We're getting some tunes.
IQ is just coming out here. 30 seconds left. The clutch music is coming on. IQ is getting in the paint. If we get a roll in IQ on this team, folks, if we get a roll in IQ, if we get IQ out here cooking, guys, I mean, realistically, top 2 and we're not 2. Top 2 in the East and we are not number 2. That's the only take. That's the only reasonable person would take. I can't keep up with the score, guys. I need like a bot that just automatically keeps the points going up. That's all the Raptors do. They keep scoring. They keep getting buckets. They keep getting stuff going. No, 8. It's not staying inside the scoreboard. It is not staying inside the scoreboard. Folks, you hear that? Hear that? Pickleball Pat coming in with the super chat. If I get the button right. There we go. Pickleball Pat. I appreciate you. I appreciate the name. Appreciate you. Say nice work on the first live stream. Thanks. First live stream of the season. I've been a retired live streamer. I've done them here and there over the past couple of years, but we are back. We are back on the grind for this season. Pickleball Pat, proud of you. Happy that you're a part of the community. Appreciate you. Tunes are rolling. Let's go. Gradey Dick out there, mid-range jump shot. Trae Young's on him. That's butter. He got fouled, but that's what we like to see. Hawks score 86. I'm not used to putting up the numbers for the Hawks score because they just don't score. No one scores on the Toronto Raptors defense. Man, Gradey Dick just absolutely embarrassing Trae Young out here. Embarrassing. 109 out here. 109 for the Toronto Raptors. Good stuff. Folks, you know what? I'm calling it. I'm putting it up. First updated score. We're better than the robots because the game happens quicker here. I know what's going to happen. 110. Put in there. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. The Toronto Raptors. Right now. All right, let's do our official update together, folks. Let's do this together. The Toronto Raptors going into quarter 4. Everyone thought this team would be bad. Outside of Raptors fan. Maybe the Hawks. The Hawks are going to be a top team in the East. Now, I think the Hawks will be good. Don't get me wrong. It's not to disrespect the Hawks, but you're going up against a team in the Eastern Conference that, top 2 and not number 2. Top 2 and not number 2, the Toronto Raptors. Sending a message to the entire NBA here right now. Sending a message to the entire NBA. What's going on? What's happening? People need to see what is going on in this game. So I'll give it to you. I'll let you know. The Toronto Raptors here right now in this game. The 260 people in this chat. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Just good luck. Helps out. We're very, very close to 39,000 subscribers. But the things you need to know, if you're just tuning in, you haven't been watching. You're like, oh, the Jays are on. So I didn't know the Raptors are playing tonight. Or I listened to Ben's video yesterday and thought the game was last night and was confused. Valid reasons. Valid stuff. You missed the news. The Toronto Raptors are a wagon. Brandon Ingram, the S word has been thrown out a bit. It starts with Sue and ends with per star. It's been thrown out a little bit. 16 points, 7 of 15 shooting. 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. He's just creating stuff with this team, man. The gravity on him, I don't know. I like what I'm seeing from Brandon Ingram. Scottie Barnes looks confident out there. Super efficient game from him. 18 points, 4 assists, 1 board, 2 blocks. 1 was a full court shot. RJ Barrett, 21 points, 9 shots. 21 points, 9 shots for RJ Barrett. And the one thing I've criticized, because I've started a movement. I've started a big movement about keeping RJ Barrett, keeping him on this team, doing everything we can to keep him in Toronto. I've started a movement. But the one thing I criticize RJ Barrett for is his free throws. He struggles from the free throw line. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. And Gradey Dick, out there off the bench, 19 points. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff from this Toronto Raptors team. Jamal Shead looks great. The game is back on, but we do have a super chat coming in from Young Hummy. Love your consistency through the offseason, Young Hummy. I appreciate you. Every day. Nearly every day for like 8 years. The highs, the lows. I'm ready to be back on some highs, baby. This Raptors team about to give us some highs, baby. Young Hummy, appreciate you along for the ride. Appreciate you. I didn't know I could like these, but I can like these. Apologies I didn't like the super chats from other people. But oh my God, this team keeps scoring. I was liking super chats. I missed who scored. But there's 2 more points on the board. 2 more points on the board. We love to see it. Kong with the rebound. Jalen Johnson driving the middle. Kicks out to Nah. Out there in the corner. Lets it fly. Misses open corner 3. We are in their head. When you are an elite defensive team like the Raptors, you get in their head. Ochai Agbaji from the corner. Boy, folks. See, this is the thing. IQ's missed some open shots. Like naked. Like this man is on an island. He's missed some of those. Ochai Agbaji has missed some open shots. Those ones go down. This is a 40 piece. It's already Jamal Shead, folks. Get the Shed heads. Wake up. Wake up, Shed heads. Wake up. Jamal Shead is getting buckets. Jamal Shead is getting buckets. Wake up. Wake up. Oh my God. What a pass from Scottie Barnes. The drive by Ochai Agbaji. I need a robot that every 5 seconds puts the Toronto Raptors points up because they keep scoring. This team is unstoppable. This team is unstoppable. Okongwu is throwing shots up behind his head like a child because this team has them shook. The deficit is so big. I can't, it's too big to compute. I don't know the difference. There's a 29-point lead we have on the Atlanta Hawks, a team that was favorited. The Hawks were favored to win this game. Get some fire, get some flames out there in the chat, folks. The Raptors are a wagon. Top 2 and not 2. Rue Els is saying it correctly. Belt to @SS. The belt is out. We got that poor bird, that Atlanta Hawk, over our knee, and the belt is out. The Flames are in the chat. We are cooking, eating good tonight. Some deep fried hawk. Deep fried hawk from Mary Brown's. They got hawk on the menu. Boy, oh boy. Trae Young just hit 2 free throws, but I know none of you care. Because this Raptors team is a wagon. This team is a wagon right now. Sandro Mamakilji has the ball. Jamal Shead driving the lane. This man could have taken the layup, but gives to RJ Barrett because he knows RJ's money. He wants to pad his rebounding stat. Jamal Shead gets the rebound. Passes again to Sandro. Passes it. Give and go. Nice drive. Euro to RJ Barrett in the paint. This team is connected. They are together. They are in sync. They are a unit. They are getting boards. Full court passes. Scottie Barnes. Sandro coming out. Duncan fouled. No, fouled. He traveled. I don't know what the heck that call was. But all I know is the Raptors are up. 18-89. 18-89. Is that a 98-game win streak that we have coming? Is that a 98-game win streak inbound for the Toronto Raptors? I don't know. It could be. It could be. Top 2 and not number 2, folks. Top 2 and not number 2. What website should you avoid if you don't want to find if I don't want to find a good stream for the game? What should you avoid? Anything that's not Raptors Digest live stream, bro. You might not get the game, but you get the vibes. You get the vibes. You get the vibes. Please don't trade RJ. Makes 0 sense. Shane or Zane. Join the movement. We are starting a movement here on the channel. We try not to get political. Try not to get there. But there's one movement we push for. Not trading RJ Barrett. Mandatory part of the community. Let's not trade RJ Barrett. But 9:30 in the quarter. 118 to 91. 118 to 91 to 9. It may as well be 9. But this stuff's wrong. Lou Nicolo is saying like Spike. The graphic doesn't work right now, but it'll be back for the next stream. Folks, Immanuel Quickley almost hit a 3. I was going to go crazy on a like Spike of that, but make sure you hit the like button. We are very, very close to 39,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Get that stuff going. But Jakob Poeltl, Jalen Johnson, the paint. All right. New poll. How do I end the poll? End poll. 73% think we're going to be top 6 seed. I didn't know we had 27% Hawks fans in here. But that is what it is. Okay. Ask a question. Who's more likely to be an all-star this year? Jalen Johnson? Brandon Ingram? Scottie Barnes? I need people to answer this poll. Because there's been some nonsense spewed around about this. But this game is clear to me. Look at that pass from Scottie Barnes. That dude is a magician. A musician? I don't know. But he is that. It's what we like to see, folks. This is what we like to see for the Toronto Raptors. The team is a wagon. Like, again, what's going on? Okay, I need to update the score so you guys get the score. I want you guys to have the score. Folks, important reminder. First team to 120 usually wins. Like, the score is so big, it can't stay on the screen. The score is so big that it can't stay on the screen. That is what we're looking at here with this Toronto Raptors team. The score is so big, it can't fit on the screen. Wow. Immanuel Quickley dribbling up the basketball. 120 to 94. RJ Barrett has the pick and roll. Going, driving, slashing. Nice try. They've been making some great dump passes to Jakob Poeltl. Okay, good play. The Hawks are a good team. Shaking in my boots. The 23-point deficit. Man, I'm feeling good. About this Toronto Raptors team, folks. I'm feeling good. 8:15 out here in this game. 8:15. Okay. We're rolling. 120, 97. I want to check in on this poll. How we looking? Brandon Ingram, Scottie Barnes beating Jalen Johnson. 84% of the vote. 84% of the vote. I'm sorry that I will have to watch the Jays on Friday night. We'll be tuning in your stream once the Jays win the World Series or on the nights that we are not playing. I might stream the Blue Jays on this channel, folks. Let me know. 273 people in here. Appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you hit the like button. It's free. Hit that subscribe button. We are on that goal to 39,000 subscribers. We're on a mission. We're trying to get there. Appreciate every single one of you. I might stream the Blue Jays. Yes or no? Does it, like, I know some people hate baseball. I'd be annoyed if I made some baseball live watch alongs. It'll be live. No deep analysis. Don't expect some crazy insights out there from my Blue Jays knowledge. Would you want to see, yes, no, a Blue Jays watch along? Let me know. It's the World Series, so it's a time to do it. Yes or no? But the Raptors are rolling. I'm going to keep an eye on this chat. 284 people in here. Wow. This is just electric. We're back. Game 1 of the season. Game 1 of the season. The efficiency is crazy tonight. Ingram only played 22 minutes. Don't need to play him. Don't need to risk injury when things are rolling there. Will I bring finger food? Oh, we always got food. I'm a host. There's always food. Anyone can attest to that. There'll be a big watch party here. There will be some bodies out. Yes, Ingram only played 22 minutes. But we're rolling. We're rolling. Nice. Okay. I think we'll lock it in. We'll lock in the stream. Nikki Goss will be here of Jay's Digest. He'll be in. All right. Clutch up time. This is where we squash them. They call timeout. They try to, they're trying to get the momentum back. The Atlanta Hawks trying to do some crazy stuff. This is a good team. The game is not over yet, but lock in time. Lock in time. Lock in time, folks. Lock in time. Lock in time. Lock in. Lock in. Immanuel Quickley has the basketball. He's dribbling. A little pick and roll with a... Oh, wow. Immanuel Quickley is fast, baby. He is fast. Okay, the Raptors, they just lock in. I play a bit of lock-in music. They're back. They're back. Okay, the Hawks, they're fighting. There's a little fight going on. A little back and forth. They're to 100 points. Bit late on the 100 points game, but, 122-100. Immanuel Quickley has the basketball. He's locking it. Driving the lane. Couple of great takes. And one. And one for Immanuel Quickley. That's what we like to see, baby. The lock-in music got Immanuel Quickley hyped. And one at the free throw line now at this point. That's what we like to see. IQ, he's missing some of his threes tonight. But that's what you got to do. The three-point shot's not going down. You know what you got to do? Get to the rim. Get to the rim. I'm gonna spoil some stuff. It's going to be 125-100. So IQ's going to make that free throw. Dang. I lied. I lied to each and every one of you. It's 124-100. Let's go. Okay. That's what we like to see. Good possession there. 24 points. 7:26 left in this game. Jalen Johnson's dribbling the ball at the top. He's not happy that we didn't say he was an all-star, but Trae Young doing some fouling. Some foul baiting. He is doing some foul baiting. Okay. GG Raptors for tonight's win. This team is going to win. The Raptors are going to win. Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news, folks? Did you hear the news? The Raptors are back. This team is back. We're putting back in Scottie Barnes. Up 23, like 6 minutes ago. Interesting. Took out RJ, though. Don't want to risk injuries to our star, Jay Barrett. 23-point game. Well, Trae Young will miss this free throw. I bet. See? Called it. I put up 1-on-1. Efficiency. I know what's going on. Scottie Barnes misses a great curl cut by Gradey Dick. That would have been a nice pass. Immanuel Quickley is feeling himself right now. Drives the lane. Passes to Scottie. Free throw line. Jumper. Swish. Cash money for Scottie Barnes. Throw the S word on Scottie Barnes. We got some superstars on this team. Man, Trae Young gets some crazy calls. He gets some crazy calls, but it does not matter. It does not matter. 126-103. 6:55 left in this game. The refs say that they have some calls to make, so they're spamming foul calls. They sub out Immanuel Quickley. All right. Trae Young is in here. We are here. There's still time. Hawks may pull a Springer Dinger. No way. Don't Don't speak that. Don't speak like that. Scottie Barnes and Brandon Ingram are in this game. Jamal Shead is running with... What a pass! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Jamal Shead looking like prime Steve Nash Cash. Driving the lane, Trae Young gets the help right in the pocket for Jakob Poeltl to finish out there in the lane. Shed heads unite. Shed heads unite. Start cutting grass. Shed heads. Start cutting grass. Because this team is just fun, man. This team is just fun. The foul's on Jakob Poeltl. We don't care. Yeah, pity calls from the refs. That is the way to word it. Dal L. That is the way to word it. Pity calls. I pity anyone that's not a Toronto Raptors fan, as you will not be cheering for the team that is top 2 in the East and not number 2. Top 2 in the East and not number 2. That's what I have to say. We will be top 2 and not 2. Kristaps Porzingis. Man, this Hawks team is going to be good. I'm standing on this. I don't care how much you smoke them. That's just a testament to how good the Raptors are. The Hawks are going to be good. I'd be shocked if they're 3rd in the East behind our top 2. It's not 2. Wouldn't be shocked. Wouldn't be shocked. Wouldn't be shocked. But we're rolling. We're rolling. Okay. Making sure I'm using the right mic. Poeltl's hustling for the boards. Okay. 128 to 107. 128 to 107. 262 people in here. Appreciate every single one of you. Appreciate every single one of you. Still lots of time. There's still lots of time. Gradey Dick gets a rebound. Jamal Shead has the ball. What a pass. Jamal Shead and 1 misses the layup. Not an and 1, but Scottie Barnes coming out here in the mix, baby. The Raptors are rolling. The Raptors are rolling. This team is a wagon. This team is good. This team is good. This team is good. They won already. Stop sweating it. I'm a Raptors fan, guys. I'm not. It's not a win till it's wind. It's not a win till I see it. Till I see Ben Rodgers do a superlative title at the end. 17. Okay. It's not a win till I get to say the NBA is horrified of the Raptors. That's when you know. This changes everything. The NBA is horrified of this. We just witnessed the most terrifying thing about the Raptors. Until something like that is out there, it's not a win. It's not a win. And then Trae Young is flopping 50 feet away from the rim. Jakob Poeltl, a little dunk from Jakob Poeltl. A little dunk from Jakob Poeltl. It's a 32. I can't even keep track of the score. I'm playing some hype music. I'm playing some vibey tunes. I don't know what song this is. I don't know if we played this tonight. Is this a song playing? Okay. Folks, feel good. Feel good. Feel good about this Toronto Raptors team. We had to witness garbage. We had to root for this team to lose for multiple seasons. And now we get to witness just art. Art out there on the basketball court. Like elite defense that tries, that's aggressive, that's going. We get to witness Brandon Ingram, his fluidness out there on the basketball court. We get to witness Star J Barrett. Star J Barrett. We get to see Trae Young foul baiting down 25 in the 4th. And you're telling me life isn't great. You're telling me we can't have some bougie background music out here. You're telling me we can't feel good. This team, folks. This team is it. This team is what we are wanting to see. This team is what we are wanting to witness, watch. We have been starved. We have been hungry for good basketball. Starved. And we are getting it. And we are getting it, folks. We are getting it. We are getting it. We are getting it. We are getting it. Great to see. Great to see. Great to see. The Sixers are beating the Celtics right now, too. I hope the Celtics aren't good. That wouldn't be great. That wouldn't be ideal for Mr. Brendan Rodgers. But how are we feeling? Throw some W's in the chat. Throw some W's in the chat. Throw some W's in the chat if you are feeling good, folks. If you are feeling good. If you're feeling good, throw some W's in the chat. We got some tunes playing. Things are rolling. Throw some W's in the chat. RJ for MVP. That's what we like to see. RJ for MVP is what we like to see. The game is back. And Darko Rajaković still has the guys in there. And Jakob Poeltl just got dunked on. I'm going to stop playing the hype music. The hype music is hyping people up, bro. Onyeka Okongwu just absolutely just yammed it all over Jakob Poeltl's face. But I respect it. I respect the contest. That's an offensive foul. I'm standing on that. Offensive foul. Offensive foul. Okay. Okongwu's flexing on Jakob Poeltl down by 23 points. Silly. Silly. The Jazz cooking the Clippers right now. Man, I hope the Clippers are horrible. They no longer have Norman Powell, so they have no redeeming factors about their team. I hope the Clippers are the worst team in the NBA and their pick goes to OKC. That's what I hope. Or whatever team it's supposed to go to. Darko Rajaković coughing out there on the sideline. He says, I'm eating so much hawk tonight. It's just, it's great to see. Come on, Raptors. We're rolling. We're rolling. IQ out here. I don't know if Scottie, IQ, RJ, any of these guys need to be in the game right now. Personally speaking. Man, there's no one in this arena. Great rebound by RJ Barrett. The Hawks are going to be mad now. They're going to be disappointed and stuff. Ingram's had some turnovers. He's had a less effective second half, but it doesn't matter at all because we are so good. He gets a lot of rebounds, man. A lot of stuff I didn't know he'd be good at is just impressive. It's impressive to see. IQ takes it over half. 4:12 left in this game. 132 to 110. 110. We'll get the score right for you folks. So you can be up to date. Scottie turns it over. It's time to get the bench in. This game screams to me something weird. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not even going to say it. This game screams. I want to see some Chucky Hepburn. That's what I want to see in this game right now. I don't want to see Scottie Ingram playing games when you're up 22 with 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in this game. There's no one in the stadium. You're not even... Luke Kennard is throwing the ball out of bounds for no reason. Call timeout. Yeah, get those folks out of there. Get those folks out of there, folks. Yeah, get the starters out of here. Folks, I don't know if we're going to hit 39,000 subscribers. That's fine. Let's see if we can hit 39,950. Let's see if we can get that. We got 273 people in here. 273. If you've been enjoying the stream, we've been live for 2 hours. Forget that. I've been making videos for 8 years at this point, whatever. But 2 years, two of the last couple of years have been messy. We lost Riker when this team got bad. But we've been out here making these vids. If you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends to hit the subscribe button. Do something. I appreciate it. Appreciate every single one of you that's tuning in the stream, though. Appreciate every single one of you. We got a lot of stuff happening. A lot of fun stuff happening out there for this channel this year. I getting back in the sweatshop for creative things. I'm excited. Boss Health Matters. Let's go. W's out there in the chat. Come on, Darko. Take him out. Trae Young. in the game still. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we got Gradey Dick, Jamison Bell, Jamal Shead, Jonathan Mobo, and Immanuel Quickley out there in the court. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see out there for this team. Commentate play-by-play, please. Yeah, they're not in the game. They're not in the game. It will be coming. Marquise Noel again in the court. He's not on the team. Jamal Shead's dribbling up the basketball. Guarded by Daniels. Guarded at half. Pick and roll running with, didn't roll. Pick and pop. Jonathan Mobo runs a handoff for Immanuel Quickley. Dribbling up top. Trying to get a back cut there. Gradey Dick has the basketball. Has Luke Kennard on him, so he says, butter. Airballs a shot. Wide left. Right outside the strike zone. But Nas dribbling up the basketball court. They're showing the TV a couple Blue Jays fans. Jamison Bowles out there locked in, guarding Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Mamadou Gueye is dribbling the basketball. Gradey Dick is locked in, trying to get some stuff going. Good D by Jamal Shead. Dyson Daniels is missing shots, but he made a left-hand hook. So good stuff there. Good stuff there for this team. Need Trae Young for one more point. I don't know if you're getting it. Jonathan Mobo. Wait the finish. Yeah, Trae Young's not coming back in this game. Nickeil Alexander-Walker dribbles up the court. Blows by Jamison Battle. Sells a left-hand layup. Folks, 240 left in this game. Let's get one more lock in. Jamal Shead's dribbling up the basketball. Sandro Mamukelashvili. They're sagging off him. Mamadou Gueye is sagging off him. Mamu says, a little spin. Channeling his inner Pascal Siakam, but misses the lay. All right, 222. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is dribbling up the basketball. He's running point guard for this team. And Luke Kennard, open three, sold. Bad day to be the front of the rim if you are the rim for the Atlanta Hawks. Bad day. Bad day to be the front of the rim. But it is what it is. Jamal Shead dribbling the basketball. Being guarded by Mamadou Gueye. They're wasting time. 8 seconds left out there on the shot clock. Just running down that clock. Getting it going. Shead driving the lane. What a pass. Jamison Battle. Great cut out there on the baseline. Great stuff. Great stuff there. I'm locked in on this game right now. I'm missing the score. My thing is frozen. I'm just enjoying Toronto Raptors basketball, man. I'm enjoying Toronto Raptors basketball. I'm enjoying it. The Hawks just scored. Onyeka Okongwu. Okay. This music's stopping. There's 1:30 left in this game. Am I playing music? I don't know what I'm playing. Gradey Dick with the slam. There's too much stuff happening. That it's there. Okay. Hawks ball, 120 left, 138 to 114. 138 to 114. We are rolling. We're prepping for this. 6-man official. I appreciate you. Recommended the channel to other Raptors fans. Appreciate it. This is the spot. This is what we need. Ruel's the music. We're doing more with the music this year, folks. We're doing more with the music. We want to make sure that these streams are leveling up in quality. We're getting this going. My microphone, my camera's dead. I'm gonna invest in that camera that doesn't have to have batteries. But I got my microphone near me. I don't know what's okay. The wire's connected here. Seeing how this battery holds up. I'm not sure what the charge is on this, but we got drives. There's 48 seconds left in this game. Not a lot of commentating happened, but you guys will want a post game. You want some stuff going. And they were talking smack at the beginning. That's great to see. New battery coming in the camera so you guys can actually see me. All right, folks. The camera's back. The camera should be back. Battery 3 on this live stream replaced. Folks, we're getting more tunes. Happening out there on these streams, out there on this stuff, but 44 seconds left, 138 to 118. The Hawks are trying to do a last-minute comeback, but to not much avail. 36 seconds left. I haven't played this. I don't know if I've played this dramatic music. 30 seconds left. Jamal Shead passes the ball to Jameson Battle. Airballs the 3. Goes off of Gradey Dick. 26 seconds. We are in clutch time. We are in clutch time, folks. We are in clutch time. We are in clutch time. All right, 138 to 118. 23 seconds left. The Hawks have the basketball. Luke Kennard cannot get around Gradey Dick. He cannot do it. Swings it over to Onyeka Okongwu. Passes it back to Kennard. Will they make a 20-point comeback with 11 seconds left? Nah drives the lane, takes the layup, misses the right-hand layup. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Raptors win! The Raptors win! The Raptors win! Throw the W's out there in the chat, folks. The Toronto Raptors win. If you are one of the 256 people there right now, if you are one of the 256 people right now, spam W's out there in the chat. Spam the W's. The Toronto Raptors get a victory. A very, very crucial Game 1 victory. We are atop the Eastern Conference. We are unbeaten. People said Jalen Johnson would be an all-star. They said that. They were claiming this. They were telling me this. I don't know. They were saying it. They were coming out here saying, we have two better wings than Jalen Johnson. Risa Shea, Daniels. The Hawks? The Hawk Who's? The Hawk Who's? They're not better than us, folks. They're not better than us. The Toronto Raptors gonna be top. We are number 1 in the Eastern Conference right now. Dal said it out there in the chat. Get used to this. Get used to the wins. Get used to the victories. We've been losing for too long. This team is back, ready to roll. Ready to get some victories, ready to get some wins, ready to take this team to the next level. Brandon Ingram's getting interviewed right now. 60 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Elite. Elite. I need more music out there in the background for this. I don't care. This team, I'm getting some pump-up music. Brandon Ingram, this team with the ball in his hands is unstoppable. This team with Brandon Ingram driving the lanes, creating that space around the bucket, the passing vision to hit three-point shooters. Immanuel Quickley, Ochai Agbaji, they weren't even hitting tonight. And we slap around. Slap silly. The Atlanta Hawks, who are projected to really cook us. We're projected to really come out here and beat us. You know, this is what we like to see. Scottie Barnes, people were hating on this man. People were hating on Scottie Barnes. Scottie Barnes in today's game. People were talking smack over the course of preseason. 22 points for Scottie Barnes, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks, 1 steal. What can we say? What can we say about this man? What can we say about Scottie Barnes? I've been throwing the S word around. I've been throwing it around a little bit, folks. I can't go through another battery. But we've been throwing the S word around here. We might have a superstar on our hands. We might have a superstar on our hands, folks. We might have a superstar on our hands. RJ Barrett, we might have another one. 9 and 12 shooting from the field. 25 points. 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Immanuel Quickley, horrific shooting night, but still managed to come back into his own. 5 and 12 shooting from the field. 13 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. I like the mindset. Go to the rim if things aren't working. Gradey Dick off the bench. The question marks about his game. The question marks about stuff that's going on. 21 points for Gradey Dick. 5 rebounds. No assists, but that doesn't matter. 10-5 for Jamal Shead. Shedheads need to we need to be respected. Shedheads, we need the respect. We need the respect. Need the respect. Love it. I love this team, man. Jakob Poeltl, 7 to 8 shooting from the field, 14 points. Just doesn't miss around the basket. Doesn't miss around the basket. Mamu Kelishvili, plus 21 in this game. When he's playing the power forward position, is just unstoppable. Knocks down his threes, finishes around the rim. Great stuff. And Ochai Agbaji, even though he missed his 3 threes, was effective out there on defense. And that's exactly what you want to see from this team. That's exactly what you want to see from this group. Exactly what you want to see from this Toronto Raptors team. Extreme, just exciting stuff. Folks, I appreciate every single one of you that's tuning into these vids. That's watching the content. That's getting all the videos going. We have a goal. 39,000 subscribers. 39,000 subscribers. Not going to hit it on this stream. That's fine. We're all good. I gotta get the I'm a wash streamer. I'm aware. I don't know how to get subs on streams anymore. That's fine. I'm washed. It's cooked. It is what it is. We'll get that back. But everyone that's tuned in for the stream, everyone that's talked about some stuff, tell your friends about the channel because we got a lot of crazy stuff coming on the Raptors Digest this year. Hit that subscribe button. You guys are a part of this channel. We got some fun stuff happening over the next couple weeks. But most importantly, this Toronto Raptors team is electric. It is elite, and I don't want you to miss a single thing going on with this Toronto Raptors squad. So, folks, I appreciate you. Tell your friends. Let's see if we can get that 39,000 subscribers. We're at 38,949. Let's see if we can get 38,950. See if we can get that. But one thing as well, there will be a post-game video. If you were in the stream right now, if you are one of the real ones, one of the 247 people in here now, comment on that video as soon as it comes out. Turn on the bell notice. Comment on that stream as soon as it comes out. From the stream, that you're from the watch along. I just want to know. I want to know who's there, who came from the stream, who came from the watch along. We're building a community here, watching these games. We'll probably be live for the Blue Jays game. So, we're getting that rocking. And we got PK coming in. Out here with the joining the elite. Shout out to PK. Appreciate you. But folks, we hit that 38,950. Day by day, Raptors propaganda will be spread across the entire world. So you know, it's what we got to get going. The Clippers are getting spanked right now. The Blue Jays are in the World Series. Life couldn't be better, folks. Life could not be better. But folks, I appreciate every single one of you. Appreciate all the support me getting on the channel. Appreciate the community we got going here. And it's going to be a fun year of Raptors basketball. Anyways, you guys are the best. I'm signing out. Cheers.
Raptors Digest, percussion ignites. From the north, we bring the might. Clawing day, full of pride. Tune in now, join the ride.
Subscribe to the Raptors Digest. It's good for you.